get this all set up here. Brie, you gotta go, baby. I love you. I do, I love you, but you gotta move. Please move. Please. Do you mind? I love you. But I gotta sit there. It's my place to sit, not yours. I promise. It is. Please move. Let's see. Alright, so grab that live chat. Good to go on that. The iPad will probably last if the loading screen doesn't take a bazillion years. I forgot how long that takes. Alright, come on. Bree, please move. Bree, go on. Alright, so. Bree, why don't you move, baby? Go on, move. Oh, yeah, we still gotta do a bunch of that stuff. Here. Bree, I want my chair, child. Do you mind? It's mine. Let me have it. Let me have it. Yeah, you get over there. Come on. Come on, I promise. There's room up here. Come on. Come on. Be a good baby. Be a good baby. Come on. Go. I promise you can get on the bed. There you go. Oh, shush, doggos. Hey, Seth. How you enjoying Strangerville? Alright, if I got everything, doors locked, all that, yes? Yes, you all are good. We are all good. Okay. And I've evicted my dog from my chair as another dog joins my feet. Flash, why did you leave the pillow to come lay down on the cold floor just to put... Really? You're not playing it? Why aren't you playing it? How do I play this game again? Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta just keep doing that. I think all it is like world events and stuff. I have to play essentially 2 sim days, and then I'm moving my twins to Strangerville, so I'm excited. Because I'm doing like a story thing on Twitter. I thought you would have been playing it. Do you not? You don't play Sims that much anymore, though, do you? That's fine. Let's do that. Hit the forge. Oh, yes. I've probably got to do a private party thing, don't I? Because this is Anthem, and they do something like Destiny with the thingies. We all know how that goes. Hey, Austin. Haven't had a spark for Sims lately, so waiting for a few more packs to come out so I can try a couple of them at once. Ah, okay. Well, I think Strangerville's really cool. I'm actually really happy with it because... What am I doing? I don't want to invite anyone. Because it reminds me of Strange Town from Sims 2, so I'm like so excited to get into it. But I've been a little busy this week, so I'm like excited for tomorrow when I move them to the place. How are you doing, Austin? Ice status. Locks onto a maximum of 5 targets and throws a freezing device. Did I actually look at this stuff before? I didn't. Oh, wait, I did. Then you know what? That's probably fine. Yeah. Tonight I will start downloading Anthem. Yeah! Ooh, Spider-Man's on my list to get. I'd like to get it at some point. Actually, depending on how long my parents are gone, I might be able to grab it. How much I get paid. That's what it depends on. Chill celebration! Yay, I'm an adult. Oh, you're getting Black Ops 4, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Fortnite? Ooh, wow. Yeah, I think I'll like Red Dead Redemption. I have not been interested in Black Ops since, good grief, Ghosts? Well, not Black Ops, but I mean, just saying. The hell? Why am I not ready? What is this crap? Doggos. Shh. What the hell? Why am I not ready? Trying to do this. Okay, hang on. What's overdue? Track down an overdue Strider or aid Sentinels. I guess we'll just... Ugh. I'm annoyed. I'll tell you if it's good. What? Spider-Man or Anthem? I've seen some of my friends playing Spider-Man and they really have enjoyed it. Okay, you and I are about to have issues. Why is this telling me? Gypsy! Gypsy. That's gross. We don't put snot on my chair, you brat. We don't do it. Because it's nasty. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of that one. Oh, I just was there. I want to get Spider-Man, not sure when I will, though. Well, according to Sony or whoever the publishers are, the $20, it's like $40 or whatever. That's like the regular price now. And it's gonna be the regular price. So, that extra $20 off is gonna be the regular price. Alright, I think I'm good. So, I'm kind of waiting to see if it'll come out, you know, and it'll go on sale with the DLCs and stuff, or the DLC. But it's on my list, but it's not on like super high up on the list. $60 with DLC? Okay. I haven't looked because I can't get it right now. Hold up, I want to change... Oh, I don't think I can change the mission. So it is just straight free play. Okay. Alright. We'll go there. That's fine. Why the hell is it saying I'm not ready? I don't understand. That's fine. Is it because I don't have a consumable on? That's fine. I'll craft that one, I guess. So how is everyone tonight? That did not fix... Okay, you know what? We're just going to actually exit this. I don't know what's going on there with that. It's really weird. But I'm hoping this fixes it. I don't even know how I fixed it last time. Okay, yeah, see, that fixed it, so... Okay. Okay. Gypsy, what makes you think I want you right there? Huh? What makes you think I want you right there? No. So, Austin, you up for some Anthem? Well, I suppose that too. But some Minecraft at some point this weekend? Basically, the plans are, for the weekend at least, is, For Honor's gonna be tomorrow. I want to do Minecraft at some point because I found a chest with a name tag. But the problem is I don't want my panda to disappear. But I found one! And, pick up Resident Evil 2. Well, to start the B playthrough. I did not feel like it today. I just did not feel like it. I was like, I'm either playing Minecraft or I'm playing Anthem, and, well, Anthem won out. been a bit of a hard day. And then on top of that, my parents leave for a couple weeks. They've been deployed, so. Which does not sound like fun, because it's not. Because, they went out to call centers. Okay, Gypsy, really, you do need to move, child. I love you, but you need to move. I would like to actually sit down. You know that's a thing, right? Me sitting back in my chair. But yeah, so basically, I am going to be taking care of the house, taking care of the yard, taking care of bat crap crazy grandma. Alright,
the trust of legionnaires are the stuff of legends. Exciting! Let's go.
It's not exactly the funnest or anything, but do what we gotta do, right? So I gotta get one more world event, and this one's gonna be the same, but I have to get a lot of treasure chests. I don't know where to find treasure chests very easily. But the plan is to just fly around until we find a world event going on. I do have to say, the flying is really fun. We may not play this the entire time. I don't know, I might switch to Minecraft, just depending, but I did want to play this for a little while. Kind of was waiting to see if my dad would get it, but since he's going to be in a hotel room for, like, the foreseeable couple of weeks for sure, he's not getting it right now. Which is fine, because his thumb looks like a zombie thumb still, so. Are you serious? Oh, are you serious? You're telling me how to dash. What the? Whee! Ready, ready, ready! Wow. I do have to say I love the flying in this game. It's fantastic. No, don't you even. I heard you try to object just now. Don't even. On top of that, all of them are eating something they're not supposed to because... Fly faster!
Word of caution.
Ah.
Spike of shaper energy.
Sweet.
There's a number of shaper fragments in the area.
Oh gosh. Ow! Damn, that hurt.
And now there's an Earth-6. That thing would love to rip you apart. Don't get too close.
What? I didn't remember what that was. I need help, people. No. Punch. Woo! Fudgesicles, where's my buddy? Ow! What got me? What the fudge? No! Nope. Nope. This is horrible. This is bad. Ow! Okay then. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, for God's sake, this is hard. I mean, I could. Jesus, can we not? Nope. Can we not? Straight. Okay. That's rude. You realize that, right? Nope. Get some health down there. Hey, I'm actually managing this a little bit. Nope, nope. Whoa. Oh! Shit. Nope. Spider 6.
Scar mines. Watch where you move out there.
What? Scar mines? No, let's not do this. Ow! Die. I'll admit the fine mechanics throwing on you. I know, right? Look at that. Ninja took it down. I took it down. I'm a happy camper. I'm very proud of myself, actually. I really didn't even get close to Card King or anything there.
Okay, that's one.
Where is it at? Where is it at? There's one right here. How many are left? Right.
That's that. Keep going.
Okay, so I do have to say the dodge is really good on this. Oh, there's one. So how many are left?
That's
One
that.
more.
Keep going.
Where? Uh-oh. Alright.
Looks like 4 of them. I'll let the Arcanist know. Always good to keep the unstable shaper bits away from the scars.
Sweet! I did that on my own. I am very proud of myself. Whee! And trial complete, so I can find a couple more of those thingies. One in this area. I don't know which one it is, but we'll go see if I can find it. I have to go finding some of these tombs, but I have to complete these challenges first. And we've done 3 out of 4. I have to go find a hell of a lot more chests, so. Which other than world events, I really don't know where you're gonna find them, so I need to look that up. No, I'm getting shot. I do have to say, it is really fun to just fly around. Whoop! I didn't want to get overheated. That's a sentinel. What's a sentinel doing here? What the hell? Alright, hold it. What the heck is this? What am I shooting with? Hey, sentinels. How ya doing? Alright, I guess I could... No! No, don't! They are not coming home! Shut up! Would you recommend the Forsaken plus annual pass for... over... I don't know, how much are you enjoying Destiny? I mean, I really enjoyed Forsaken. But I think at the end of the day, it's the replayability. Do you find you're gonna play... Oh, do I want to do that or not? Are you gonna play Destiny more than Red Dead Redemption? Red Dead Redemption is really good. It's slow. And there are drawbacks to that. So, you know, just kind of know of that.
Signals coming from somewhere in your area.
Alright.
Dominion supplies. They won't do anything good with those. We should get rid of them.
But there might be more to do with Red Dead. So, shoot. Like
Jets aren't working.
Shot down their grounders, and you're set.
Oh.
Okay, that's one.
Honestly, personally, I think both are really good. I think it's just which do you prefer to play right now? Oh boy. Ooh, I get goodies.
More company. Watch yourself.
Hi. Come here. Come here. Alright, where are you at? Come here, come on down. I promise. Not bad. Nope. Walker's gotta go, buddy boy. Come here. Come on down. Come on. I know you can come down, I promise. Good. Good, 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 good. Alright. Alright, come here. Shock trooper, go away. You know, I mean, you know what kind of game Destiny is, but do you think you prefer a...
Excellent. One more and you're done.
I mean, a quick looter shooter versus being a cowboy or what? You know, I mean, that's kind of what it is. The combat, I feel, is more fun in Destiny. The story is better in Red Dead. I wasted that really badly. Come here. Stop that. Alright. Alright, just gotta destroy this, and I get a chest. Ow.
You got them all? You overachiever, you. We need to clear this lot before we do anything else. They're too much of a threat.
Yeah, I'm working on it. No. Get down here. Alright, you're down. Where are y'all? Where are y'all at? Where are y'all at? Shoot, I wasted that. Alright, what about you? Come here. Where are the rest? Where are the rest? Where are they? Like, down there. What the heck is that? Whoa!
There we go.
Cool.
They are retreating.
Yay!
Full speed too.
Alright. Not bad, not bad. Got a chest. Alright, so we are still looking for that. Oh, somebody was down. I don't really know where to go. Bloop. Morning's Edge. I mean, look at this world. Isn't it absolutely stunning?
Scorpions have been aggressive lately. We may have to deal with them.
Oh, hey, lots of world events out right now. Oh shoot. Nope. Oh my god! What the fudge? Nope. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Okay. Exit, 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 exit. Go, 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 go! Haha! I got lucky there.
There's the scorpion pack.
Whoop. Where are they? Where are they? Come here. I mean, look at this ninja. Look at their ninja moves. I mean, holy crap.
We've got more company heading our way.
Reload, please. Where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? Where are they coming from?
You've got some wicked creatures heading your way.
Alright, come here. Woo, buddy! Alright. What I missed? Destiny 2, a game I enjoy, which has content I replay but nobody to play it with. Well, I mean, I'll play with you. But I mean, Red Dead Redemption, you don't play with anybody either, so...
And the world is a better place. We need to clear this lot before we do anything else. They're too much of a threat. You've done it. Glad to be rid of those.
Excellent.
Good work, mate.
Honestly, I love the original DR really ages. Whoops. Oh. I've been worried about the replay value. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, when I finish Red Dead Redemption 2, I probably won't play it again. If I do, it will be in a good long while.
Sim's intel suggests there's a Tomb of the Blade Master nearby, which is apparently important to Faye for this plan of hers.
Excellent. It has told me where it is. Oh, hey! So you can just find chests out in the open. This is good to know.
Let's see if this is one.
Agonis is complete. You passed the test.
Excellent. I have passed it. Gypsy, what the heck are you doing? Oh, why do you insist on kicking me? You're such a brat. I mean, Destiny 2, they're adding things to it still. Red Dead, you get a game. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not really a huge fan.
Well, Faye's information
I like it.
Greets the Guardian, so why don't you try that then?
But
And the
I
second
can't
Guardian has been
quite
greeted.
get
Halfway there.
100% behind it. Just because there are things about it that bother me. Meaning Red Dead. Which is why I don't play it all the time. I want to finish it. And I like it, but it's not like I want to play it and 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 play it. You know, like sit down and play it every day, all day, until I finish it. It's like a casual, very casual game for me. And there's a couple things, like I'm used to faster combat. Like Destiny and this, like, I am so much more comfortable with the combat in these type games. Rockstar's combat system bothers me. It bothers me greatly. It always has, always will. I struggle with it. And it's just their system. I don't know how to change that. And it's also just my personal preference as well. So there is that. And on top of that, it's very slow paced at times. And I think another thing I don't necessarily like is you have to be a bad guy. In a sense. And I don't like being a bad guy. I never have. Outlaws are fun, but they bother me. I don't want to be an outlaw. So, silly thing, sure, but kind of my few cents. That being said, I enjoy it. Just every now and then. Oops, I want that. GTA's nice combat system. Hey, Bridge! I couldn't get into GTA. I tried. I had friends that were like, you're gonna love it. I could not get into it. Because the shooting sucks royally. in comparison to this. But you have to think about it in comparison to this, is what I'm saying. Because this is what I usually play. Stuff like this. So, with that being said, you know. Whee! Alright, I think we're gonna go this way. Try to get out of line of sight. I don't want that. Come here. Give it to me. Thank you. Anything else? Okay, we're gonna head out. We're heading over to that thingy. Haven't played GTA in years. You always remain an outlaw. Oh my gosh. I might play some this weekend. I want to try to like add it to like once a week. I think. Red Dead, because I mean I do enjoy it. I don't know. There's just a couple things that bother me, and that is what it is. Yeah, I played GTA Online with some friends for a while, and they were like, "It's amazing!" I'm like, okay, show me how amazing. They could never show me.
Asking for assistance.
Oh.
They're reporting Scar activity.
They could never show me and prove to me how amazing it was, because I couldn't get past the I could never get past the oh shoot. Oh god. Nope. Bye.
Those turrets are
Okay.
Shut them down.
Oh jeez. Okay. I could never get past the combat, as previously stated a bazillion times. No, don't fall. No, 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 please. Nope. This turret has got to go. Oh god. Wait, hang on. There's like a little yellow box apparently somewhere. Shit. Ah. No, the best cart. Oh no, I'm horrible. Hey, Cheeseburger, if I had known how bad Anthem would be, at least a year. I love Anthem. It's really fun. I've been enjoying it a lot. Me and my friends have been as well. People have told me about Warframe, but they also say it is a huge time thing. I don't know. I've heard good and bad things about it. I might look into it one day when there's nothing else to play, really. I've heard it's a huge time sink to get a lot of things. Oh no. Dang it! No! What is this? Why is this a little yellow thing? I died, therefore I went back to the very beginning. And yeah. Damn. What's this? Nothing. Yeah. Alright. Oh. So... Oh, I'm going the wrong way for those. Let me go the other way. That's just a plant. It looks like I should be able to harvest it. Ah, what are these yellow markers, I wonder? Is huge time sink to... Oh my god. See, I don't have that kind of time.
Tassin sent us an emergency report.
Yay!
Last location mark. Scorpions, watch yourself.
Scorpions. I can handle scorpions. I won't die to them. They gotta be up there, right? Hello! Goodbye! Oh? Oh wait, Corvus agent. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't handle little weird spider things yourself? That's just sad. Dang it! I mean, they're like weird scorpion spider thingies, so. Excuse me. Hello. Goodbye. Hey, can I have that rocket launcher, man? Where's the other scorpion? Did it fall off the ledge by chance? Is this bugged, potentially? Lucas's brethren, no. Damn. Yeah, don't get me wrong here, I love the gameplay, I like content I hate. They're gonna add a bunch to it, in the next couple months, in the next 90 days. They have a very big plan. I'm happy with the plan that they have, so I hope it works out. For me, I have quite a bit of grinding to do still. Oh, really? They're not on my map. Hi! Oh, more of them! Not on my map. Did I actually get any of them? Is the question. Come here! Come here! Whoop! Let's not fall.
You saved my life. I was sent to retrieve.
Uh-oh! Dominion reinforcements! Now these guys could be a problem. Alright, I gotta get down there. Come on. Good die. Good die. Oh my gosh. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hey, look here. Hold up. I don't want you to, you know, have a party without me. 1 second. Hold up. Come here. Come here. Oh, jeez. Spray and pray, boys. Or we can just do this. That's fine. Doggos, what are you doing? Oh, come here, doggo. Nope. Oh god, what is that? No, what is that? Oh, Jesus, what is that? No, no, nope. Nope, come here. Everybody die, come here. Come here, come here. I don't know what you are. Come here. You gotta go. God, you've gotta go. So do you. Oh, Jesus. Do you hear my dog behind me crying? I don't know why he's crying. Holy cow, that's just good.
Alright, I trust you have it from here.
Did you see that clutch, though? That was fun. Thanks for the stuff. I'll take it all. Game looks really good, yes. What do you mean Lucas's brethren? I don't know. Yes, I know, and I hate when games do that. They hype up games. It's a one-kit army. Yes! About that time, two young and lovely girls have to... You're just gonna quote that song to me until there's no more lyrics to it, right? How you doing, Salt? So I've got to get over here. So I need to go back over here. Somewhere over there. Bloop! See, I'm not 100% sure where I'm going. Oh, I crashed into the wall. Or is this just a... Question is, can I get up and over? Is this a thing? Or am I gonna go too high? Nope. Goodbye. Ooh, wait, hang on. I want that. Whee! See on sleeping Scott and Lucas the Spider. What's Lucas the Spider? Is that... Wait, is that the... Oh, is that that little robot that people have been, like, talking about? Or they've been trying to get people to talk about?
Sightings of a scorpion nest near here.
What? Oh. Another world event! Let's go! Time to kill more scorpions! Whee! Oh god, don't... Where y'all at?
Source of the local scorpion problem? Let's go.
I don't like this gun near as much. Come on, you gotta go, buddy.
Friends. More company on the way.
More company? Come here. Nope. Come here. Shoot. I'm just like, go and attack them with knives. Oh, I gotta do the clusters. Okay.
Going well. Should be one more.
Let's go. Come here. Go for it with knives.
Finished.
Hey, I got a buddy here. What is this? Goodbye. Explode, thank
There'll
you.
be more trouble if we don't secure the area.
Yeah. Alright, what's next to you? Ah, there we go. There we go. Plenty of killing to go around. Get over here. Alright, Gear Master, baby. Don't know what the heck it means, but I got it. Hey, and there's my door. I need that door. Where are we going? Where are we going? Who's next? How did that miss? Explain that crap to me.
Look at that! They're running!
Sweetness! Oh, wait, hang on, I need the... Wow, I'm a ding-dong. I'm so brilliant. What's this guy doing? Okay, he's just gonna float. Alright, hopefully I can open this one now.
The trial of Legionnaire Garnis is complete.
Yay! Anyway, my favorite javelin so far, I have only played Colossus and Interceptor. I'm really enjoying Interceptor right now. I'm alright, and I forgot the Irish Rovers did that song. Really? I didn't know they did that either. I wonder if it's true what they don't want me to kill. I thought you said kit. I was about to say, what? I don't think I want to look up what a spider is on what the spider is on YouTube. In 1 second here, I'm gonna invite my buddy to the party because I could definitely use a wingman. Let's see here. So we just need to get more chests now. Ranger and Storm. I have not unlocked either of those yet. I played those in the demo. They are indeed dope. They are very fun. I like all of them so far. Hey, Colin. Nothing much. You're good. I just need to get about as many chests as I possibly can.
Alright. Yeah, if you're in free play, you probably will have to back out and re-invite me. It's hard to get
Yeah.
like a half-empty free play session. But if you do
You're
that,
good.
I will come and I will help.
Yep. I'm coming. Or, well, I will as soon as I get this, what looks to be a rock. Never mind, it's a rock.
Hell yeah, can't go wrong with the rocks. If he might want to play with us.
Who?
Alpha Lobo.
Oh, yeah. It's been a while. Whoops, hang on. I don't want to back out. I just want to, like, leave. How the hell do I do that again?
Bam, I suggested him to the party.
I will do that. Sorry. I almost quit the game. I don't want to quit the game. It's not creepy or anything. He's cute. It's got spider in the name. I'm good.
Spiders are sexy. I don't know what you're talking about. I had that epic debate with Prophet like a week ago. It's like, spiders are adorable. I don't know why people hate them. They just want to keep your home free of annoying pests like mosquitoes and flies.
I'm okay with
Everybody
them. I
just
just
gives
don't
them
like
shit.
them in my house. Specifically on my face.
Well, I mean, if you've let a spider get all the way to your face, it seems like you haven't been paying attention.
No, my house, they like to get in under the doors, and I have tape and stuff, but I don't know where they get in. My dad says he'll fix it. Yeah, well, he's gonna be gone for the foreseeable future, so, yeah. But, I've woken up a couple times, and, like, a spider has been on my face.
Nice.
This is great. Thank you.
It just wants to be your friend. I don't know why you...
Yeah, sure.
I mean, is it hurting you, or is it just on your face?
I have been bit a few times.
Oh, well, I mean, maybe you shouldn't just have such a bad reaction. You gotta just have a better attitude.
No, it's
spiders
like I
know when
wake
you
up
vape 'em.
and I'll scratch it. It's like I
Yeah.
get, inflammation or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's not fun. I'm good with them. Can you just not be on my wall, in my bed, on my floor? Be outside. There's no bugs in here. I keep a
No.
clean house.
Around here,
Nope.
I have to
Oof.
go and I have to get like a tissue and carefully pick it up and squish it in my hand, which is a good sensation. Then I have to toss it in the garbage.
We have concrete floors, so I can squish all I want.
Concrete.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, it'll hold heat very well. I can't imagine it's super comfortable to walk on.
No, but that's why we typically wear shoes or whatever. Plus, with 5 beagles, the dog hair and throw up and all that.
Oh, yeah, it's one of those
And
situations where
it's a lot easier on my mom's allergies and just allergies in particular, because you can keep it a hell of a lot cleaner.
yeah, that makes sense.
Plus, it's just really nice not having to steam carpet. Like, holy cow. Of course, I mean, we have to wax it and stuff, but once you seal it, then it's just keeping up with it like any other floor.
Yeah.
So, yep. I am doing that right now, and Alpha is in a mission at the moment.
Yeah, he'll probably join once he's done.
Alright, I'm just gonna send him an invite, and then he can do what he wants with it. He doesn't have to join.
Well, there's no telling what he'll do. He's a man of mystery.
Yep. Nope. What am I doing? Oh, that's right, I want to go to the forge.
So apparently, did you hear about what happened with Prophet? Apparently he won't be getting Anthem.
Let me guess, he turned around and bought a headset.
No, I guess his cat had like a heart attack, and so he's gonna have to cover the vet bills.
Oof.
Yep.
He has not really been talking to me, so.
Yeah, you mentioned the other day that he was angry at you, which I found kind of confusing. I don't know why.
I told you exactly what the hell happened.
More drama with Prophet, because he's just really good at that apparently.
He sent me the
Like,
only thing he has talked to me about. He has literally he texted me last night and he said I made roast stew and he sent me pictures and I'm like, great.
thanks. This is why I'm not on Instagram, because I don't care about what other people eat.
Well, and I'm sitting here like, what the hell is this supposed to achieve? Like, are you trying to make me jealous or something because I can't eat that and he knows I can't? Or he should know just because my particular way of eating? I'm
Oh,
like,
are you like vegetarian or something? You don't eat stew?
keto.
I didn't know. Oh, keto. Ah, see, I'm
I've
right there with
been.
you. I eat keto too.
Oh, you do?
Or I try. It's a diet where you only eat green vegetables and meat. It's one of the it's one of the few fad diets that is actually backed up by science.
Oh, good. Don't get into the argument with him because I have backed it up with science and he has said, well, your science is stupid.
I got into an argument with him once about like meat, like eating meat, and I was sitting there and it's like humans are omnivorous, yes, but like humans historically you eat like 70% plant material, like 30% meat. Like you're not actually supposed to eat all that much. And he's like, "Oh, well, I don't know about that." And I'm like, "Have you ever seen a human being's teeth? They're kind of like fucking deer teeth. They're made for grinding up fruits and vegetables, not tearing apart like flesh. That's
Yeah.
how you know." But he knew. Torture. Prophet always knows. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I love fruit. Bananas and pears
Oh,
are
I
my
love me some
favorites.
apples. I'll eat apples and some strawberries, but I don't eat near as much as I used to of those. It's like, I'll eat like a quarter of an apple with peanut butter or almond butter or something just because keto.
Yeah.
Oh, I love fruit. My weakness is watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, honeycrisp apples, and pineapple. And all except for like one of those is really not keto.
Yeah, I mean, I try to stick to keto, but I cheat because like straight keto is really bland. Technically, straight keto, you eat greens and beef. You're not even supposed to eat bird meat, but I cheat and I'll eat turkey or chicken just because I like it a lot.
We, well, in that sense, we do like dirty keto because,
Yeah.
but my mom's diabetic and she has seizures.
Yeah.
So this is really helping her. And as for me, I've lost 50 pounds. My dad's lost about 90. And my mom's
Mm-hmm.
lost 50. And then next month it'll be 1 year since we started.
Hello.
Um, hey.
Yeah, honestly, the only reason I stay in shape is because I eat keto. I don't
Yeah,
work
it's
out
like
nearly as much
really
as I used
easy.
to. Yep. Well, the dirty little secret about weight loss that nobody ever talks about is losing weight comes purely down to the amount of calories you eat versus how much you burn. So if you just like portion control, you only eat your daily
Yep.
recommended amount of calories, your weight will just start normalizing. There was a study done a couple years ago. I can't remember the name of who did it or whatever, but there was some scientist that wanted to test that theory. And so he lost 20 pounds drinking nothing but Coke and eating like chocolate. And he did it just
Oh,
by limiting his intake.
I would
So
think I would die.
it doesn't matter what you eat so much, it's just the calories
Yeah.
when it comes to weight loss. So,
I don't think beef causes gout, Salt. Because my dad had gout before he did keto, and now it is no longer a thing. Like, and we eat meat for every single meal, which is like one meal a day, but still.
that's what I like about you, Alpha. It's never hard to figure out where you are.
Are we ready
Actually,
or not
never.
ready, or are we waiting on me?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's whenever you're ready. I'm just checking everyone out.
I think, yeah.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
just jumping into free play because I gotta get more chests for this stupid thing.
Yep.
I gotta get like 7 or 8 more chests, so.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm addicted to my inscriptions. Hold on. Once you go all in on the consumables, you never stop. Um, Yep, well, because the purple ones, they're all 30% bonuses. 30% more damage with assault rifles, 30% faster gear cooldowns, and 30% more shields is what I have. But
Nice.
the problem with them is they're very ember heavy. They require 5 epic embers just to craft one purple consumable, so
Holy crap.
I do a lot of free play just to farm for embers. Yeah, I'm ready. I'll take yours. I've just been doing legendary contracts to slowly build up my arsenal of masterworks. All my guns and abilities are masterworked. I need masterwork components. Is the next step for me.
Red meats can cause a raise in uric acid levels, causing joint pain. I'm well
Yes.
aware of how gout works. I mean, all I'm saying is that when we started keto, and my dad had gout like every freaking week. He's broken his back 3 times in like 10 different places, and
Oof.
yeah, the doctor told him surgery would paralyze him. So that's nice. And like a whole slew of other issues. And ever since we started keto and like we went carnivore for like 3 months to really like
Yeah.
kickstart it, he no longer has gout.
Yeah, that is the most hardcore version of keto. It's literally just beef and like broccoli, and that's all you eat.
Oh, we didn't even eat any vegetables because that raises my mom's glucose.
Oh.
It was so bad because she's type 2, so. And I ran into this in class. They were like, "Oh yeah, diabetes. It's all about insulin pumps." And I'm like, "No, it's not." And they're like, "Yeah, it is. You don't know nothing about nothing about diabetes." I'm like, "Bullshit. My mom has it." They're like, "Well, she needs an insulin pump." These are kids in class. I just about wanted to slap them because her body's resistant to insulin. She doesn't need more of it. She needs less of it.
Yeah.
And her
I honestly
cells
don't know a whole
refuse
lot
to
about
accept it.
diabetes.
Yeah, and they're like, oh.
They mark the two's locations on the map,
But not, isn't that is type 1? Because I should put it this way. Every single type 2 diabetic that I've met, which is a lot, they don't need insulin pumps because their bodies are resistant to insulin, so they need less, or their bodies need to adjust it. But isn't it type 1s have the issue of, like, they need more? Like, more insulin, so they need the insulin pump?
Yeah, I think you're right, but like I said, I don't know a whole lot about diabetes, so I'm not the person to ask.
World event over here. I mean, I know a lot about type 2 just because me and Dad, with Mom and such, we did our homework and tried to do all that.
Stand ready.
Come here.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably an epic ember. Yeah, I'm just running around grabbing all the crafting nodes because I need.
Yeah, you're good. I'm here to do things.
Man, what were we on? We were on normal, man. Things are gonna die so fast. It's gonna be ridiculous. Grandmaster 1 isn't even that hard for me anymore. I'm probably about to move on to Grandmaster 2. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, while I'm one-tapping things with an assault rifle. Okay. This will be interesting.
So your mom needs insulin and she's type 2. That is good to know.
Hey, wait.
Honestly, yeah, it's kind of like every medical condition. It's a little bit different for everybody. So, you never know. One person's needs might be different from another person's.
Yeah. I do know that if you have type 1, then it's most likely you were born with it. But type 2s, you can, like, gain later in life or whatever.
Yeah, type 1 it basically develops just with age. You basically have a genetic disposition for it. Type 2 is the result of poor lifestyle choices, basically. Not. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it kills the nerve endings in your limbs, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how my grandma died. Well, she went to a doctor and she got diagnosed. She just refused to take her diabetes medicine. She just didn't like taking it for some reason, so she eventually just
Moved out of
died.
range.
Oof.
Wow. Huh.
That's trouble. Push them back.
That was
Damn.
that. Wow. That's gross.
Yeah.
I'm really hyped for Division 2 right now. My cousin said to lie about having cancer and wants to try to get money out of me and my grandmother and father. I would be pissed as hell if, cause that's just shit family. I'm sorry, but.
The agent hid internally nearby. They wanted it returned to Corvus. We can do that, right?
Oof.
They're falling back.
Sounds like a good old time.
Corvus intel, it won't all be in one place.
Oh wow. That sounds like my situation with my grandmother right now.
Hmm. Probably. There are
That would
people
be
like that out there.
awesome. That would be awesome if that happened. Well, actually, not really if I'm here by myself right now.
That scar's now the intel. We need to get it back.
Shoot.
The scars are down the leader. Hey, you've done it. The agent's sacrifice wasn't in vain.
No.
I'm sure Corvus will appreciate our efforts. We saw the mission through.
Oh,
Damn.
man. That's sad. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Damn. Yep.
Oh wow. Mm-hmm. Well, I'll be there, Salt. And I haven't seen a bunch on Division 2, but the first game was good, and Wolf says it's good, so I'm gonna try the demo. There's a world event
Yeah,
over there, by the way.
Anyone out there? Anyone at all?
That sounds.
Hey, nice!
Strider for his supplies.
It's been a while since we talked. Hey, it's better than minimum wage for sure.
Yep. Very big thing.
Hang on. These signals. We've got survivors in there.
Oh yeah. Well, no, there are full-time minimum wage jobs. They're out there. Or rather, I'll qualify that. You will find minimum wage jobs that you work 39 hours because nobody wants to give you benefits.
Yeah,
fair point.
that's what you'll find.
So you work full-time without health care benefits because nobody wants to pay a minimum wage employee or to pay for their health care. one of the many beauties of capitalism in America.
Battery set. Let's reset the power flow.
Well, I like capitalism better than socialism, but neither here nor
No,
there.
it's just
Another one.
some
Had
things
to make
need
this
to
difficult,
change.
didn't
That's
they?
all.
Yeah, well, I mean, no system is perfect, though.
Life-saving drug. Yeah. Yeah.
There it is. Strider's got power. Go release the safety lock.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, that was actually a problem I encountered. So I have a super bad shellfish allergy, and so I need an EpiPen. You may have heard about this, but the company that owns the patents for EpiPens, the Ellen or whatever they're called, they just one day decided to massively drive up the price of EpiPens to the point where it was like $600 for an EpiPen.
Oh, I heard about that. God. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, everyone at my office is sell.
That is one of the problems with capitalism. It's like we're trying to sell medicine like breakfast cereal, and it's just not. It doesn't work. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you've got to rewrite the law fundamentally to solve that issue.
There's a this mineral.
Yep. Yep, the price of EpiPen stabilized a little bit, but they're still $300. So, yeah. Yep.
Oh.
I lucked out big time because when I first got prescribed the EpiPens, I went to the pharmacy, and you know, I had the money like ready because it's a life-saving drug I needed. If I get exposed to shellfish and I don't have it, I'm probably gonna die. And I go there, and the pharmacist is just like, yeah, these things are too expensive, so let me just go in the back and just dig up as many coupons as I can find. And I ended up
nice.
getting 2 EpiPens for like $50.
You've got some wicked creatures heading your way.
Yeah, probably it's Alpha Lobo. Alpha.
Yeah, Kit's streaming. I don't know if you noticed, Alpha.
Yeah, no. Somebody was saying they couldn't hear somebody, and I was like, it's probably you, but that's fine. Oh, surviving sentinels. What the? Oh God, hello.
Oh, is there an event
Run
down
away
there?
from
We're just
you?
murdering random outlaws
Yeah,
over here.
no, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of things. There's murdering birds and really big, Anri-sar, the big thingies. They're not nice.
Goddamn shitbirds. Oh yeah, look at that. There's an event over here. Clear this up.
Yeah, that would be great. Just some help. I'll go get you. Come here,
I'm coming.
get
I'll
up.
take care of these shitbirds.
Get up. Hey, Morales.
Looks like they brought friends. More company on the way.
Yep. There's a lot of wyverns all over the place. Jeez.
Yep.
There you go. I just took out a bunch of them.
They're your favorite things.
Shitbirds. Honestly, they're super easy to deal with now, but they don't seem to scale as much as other enemies. Like I can usually one-shot them with super missiles.
Good luck out there.
Ursix. I actually took one of these
Oh.
down earlier by myself.
I'll kill an Ursix for you. Watch this.
Holy.
That's it. Don't back down.
Damn, there you go, Ursix.
Dang, nicely done.
Yep. My gear's too good for normal. I can't. Normal just doesn't do it for me. Ooh, there's a little lore collectible down there. I want that.
Oh, where? Hey.
Yep. Yeah, on easy, normal, and hard, once you hit level 25, you can get a limited number of masterworks. That's 6 guns. There are 6 masterwork guns you can get, and that's it. If you want any more masterworks, you have to be on Grandmaster. But the six you can get are not bad. Trying to think. Rallner's Blaze is really good. That's the assault rifle I'm using. 5 consecutive shots on an enemy will set them on fire, which primes them for a combo.
Nice.
There's Thunderbolt of Venia, which every time you shoot an enemy, there's a 33% chance there'll be a lightning explosion, which is massively powerful and really good for stripping shields. Pop a Pump is a favorite of mine. That's a shotgun that deals double damage for 20 seconds after reloading. Trying to think, but yeah, definitely some good ones that you can get. Oh yeah, the other good one was Avenging Herald. It's a pistol that does triple critical damage while you're hovering.
Actually, that one would be good for a storm, wouldn't it? Here's
Shaver
another
engine, yeah.
world
yeah.
event over here.
Clear points of origin close by.
I'm coming.
Shaper fragments. They're scattered through the area. Not good. You've got a
No, I
nurse
didn't.
joining
What's
you.
going on with Warframe these days?
Oh god. Okay, you hurt. You hurt a lot. No, bad Ursix. You are a giant Ursix.
That's kind of...
Are you alright? Well done.
Huh, that's cool. That's awesome. There were so many frames I used that I used those Umbral mods because they were just too good. You just can't not use them because of how they steer.
Great, but you're not done yet. Excellent. Not finished yet. Great.
That's
but
cool.
You're not done yet.
Huh, that sounds sniffy. I assume that's for PC.
Right.
Usually consoles use... Oh, damn. Usually consoles are a month behind.
That's the last
We'll
one.
see.
I'll tell the alchemists. They'll want to study the fragments.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think it'll
well,
be a problem.
Well, the thing is the PC versions of anything are usually less stable than the console versions. So a lot of developers will release things for PC first to like fix all the major bugs before letting it go onto consoles. Not every game does it like that, but I've played quite a few where PC gets the updates either 3 weeks or a full month beforehand. Yep. I'm always down for some Warframe action. Yeah, that'll be good for my Inaros build. My Inaros uses all the Umbral mods, so does my Oberon. Huh.
Hang on. Tassin sent us an emergency report about the missing agent.
Oof.
Last location.
No bueno.
Someone in the stream's on Warframe right now.
Oh, what'd you say, Kit? Somebody on stream did what?
Is on Warframe right now. He's clocked like
Don't blame him.
500 hours in the last 3 months.
Yeah, Warframe's awesome. I had to say. The only beef I have with Warframe is the new user experience is friggin' terrible.
The distress call came from nearby.
Well, it's like, I'm not even gonna lie, it's like the worst new user experience I've ever seen in a video game. It's because
Oof.
Warframe it's a ridiculously complex game, and the game is almost aggressive about not telling you how things work.
That
So-
sucks.
Yep. Yep, or how to get a helmet charger, or how to level up your operator, or craft new amps.
Why would they do that?
Because, like, the thing with Warframe, its big claim to fame, is they literally release a new update for the game every month. And so they add so many new features that they don't even keep track of, that they do a really poor job of explaining them. Like, the index, like, nowhere anywhere in the... Like, there's a crappy little slideshow tutorial for the index that literally tells you nothing about what you're actually doing. Yep, I had a buddy of mine did my guild on that game. He called it Google Frame because half the gameplay is just Googling things.
Oh wow. Tried
Which
Warframe
honestly
for
is-
like a month, could not get into it. That's your favorite part about it? Oh my goodness.
I like the mobility and the, just the sheer variety of, like, characters and builds is really addicting. The game has... Yeah, there are 39 different playable characters, and a lot of them play wildly different from one another. Like, playing, like, Octavia is really unique. She's way different from any other frame. Like, Octavia's whole shtick is that all of her abilities are music-based, and you have to actually dance in time with the music to activate her different abilities and buffs.
You're kidding.
Nope. You literally, Octavia's whole shtick is you can create songs for her. She has a little, like, music mixer in her equip screen, and then you have to dance in time to the music you created to get your abilities.
Oh, you're kidding. That's
It's
not that
cool.
much
Octavia's
fun.
powerful. It's not hard. The game has a very loose definition of dancing. Like, for the invisibility buff she gives, you literally just crouch to the beat of the music and you turn invisible. Like, it's not hard. She's very, very versatile frame. But then you have another, like, my favorite frame, Inaros. His whole shtick is that he just doesn't die. He has, like, if he gets killed, he just turns into an Egyptian sarcophagus, and that can siphon life from people to come back to full health. Yep, you just teleport around one-shotting everyone. Yep, I like Ash. There's just such a crazy variety in playstyles. I've never encountered, like, a shooter that just has so many different ways to play. Like, there are entire characters that do nothing but melee attacks. There are entire characters that do nothing but guns. There's entire characters that do nothing but abilities. There's characters that do mixes of the three. Ooh, there's a collectible over there. I lost track of Kid. I've just been grabbing all the goodies.
No, I'm doing a thing on my own.
Oh shit! Here, where are you? We'll come over.
I'm in a cave. I was just going to the thing because I'm done now.
The agent.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you got all the chests you
I'll
needed?
see what I can get
Yeah,
from Lily.
but it
It's
was
the best
on
we can
the
do.
way, and I'm like, sure, why not? And I didn't realize it was in a cave. So.
But yeah, the Warframe has
Oh, it's
terrible
crazy.
player retention. Because, yeah,
It's a
like,
gate.
the game,
Be ready for
like I said, it is aggressive about making sure you don't know what the hell you're doing.
That sucks. Kinda.
Yeah, it's bad. Go ahead, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Keep the area clear. We don't need anyone in the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zephyr, that Warframe's whole shtick is she just flies. She just flies all the time. She fly around, float. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, Titania, yeah, she blew Zephyr way by the wayside. Titania, her 4 is basically she just turns into an archwing and just is an archwing in any mission. To kind of explain it a little better, Titania's whole theme is she has like a pixie/fairy theme, and so her ultimate ability is she literally transforms into a tiny little pixie with 2 massive guns and just flies around murdering everything.
That sounds
Just about done.
awesome, but also scary. Got Anthem. Can't
She's
get better
very
than
OP.
this time. Anthem's good.
Anybody? Anthem has a lot of issues, but they're never the issues people tell you that they are.
Yeah, somebody came in and said they didn't like how there's not a lot of content
It's
at
time to
launch.
regroup. Be ready.
I mean, these kinds of for Anthem. That's just how these live service games go. It's like
Yeah.
when you take a game like Anthem, which has a ridiculously complex combat system and a fairly complex like RPG/stat system. Most of the development time goes to just making sure those 2 systems work. And the content just comes afterwards. I mean, it's any game that's a live service I've ever played is like that. World of Warcraft was like that.
Yeah.
Guild Wars was like that. Destiny was like that. Division was like that. So anybody who comes into this genre expecting there to be like 10 raids and 15 strongholds right off the bat, I don't know what hypothetical game they've played that was actually like that when it came out.
Yep.
So everybody's always talking about like, oh, it needs more. It needs more content. It's like, which looter shooter have you played that actually had tons of content when it came out? And don't say Destiny. Well, I mean, Destiny pushed their raid out a week after release, and it was good. But the thing about the problem with Destiny for the longest time is you logged in once a week, did your milestones, and that was it. There was nothing else to do. You couldn't get better gear from anything else. So the whole joke was like you play the game once a week. With Anthem, at least, I mean, you got your daily contracts, you've got your strongholds, and you've got free play, rep grinding, and material gathering. It's a pretty good foundation for more additions, so I'm not too worried.
Yeah.
I don't. As long as the killing things is fun, I don't really need a whole lot of reasons to murder shit. And the killing things is very fun in this game.
It really is.
Destroy the gates.
I'm not even gonna lie, this game has like some of my favorite combat in a video game ever. And I've played a lot of video games.
It's just so good. Like it's very flawless how they've done it. It's not clanky like it was in the demo almost. Like there was something off about the demo.
Well, what this game is to me is it's like they took Mass Effect 3's combat system and they just trimmed all the fat. And they just made it super fluid and super smooth. And Mass Effect 3 already had a great combat system. It was just bogged down with some confusing mechanics and clunky controls. In this game, they just trimmed off all the fat. You just have a really awesome ability system with combos, guns that I personally feel like are good to shoot and interesting and powerful. Even if the guns look boring, I'm not going to deny that. The visual variety is terrible, but the gameplay variety for the different weapons is pretty good.
Yep.
And so as long as the killing is fun, I can do the same activity over and over without getting bored for an impressive amount of time.
Yeah. Where's the way out of here?
The way you're going. There's actually 2 ways out. You can go either direction. You can go this way if you want to get out of here.
Okay. Hey Berkeley, how's it going? And I have not played Mass Effect 3, so...
You have to, honestly. If I ever get elected president, I'm probably going to pass a law. Every gamer or aspiring game developer needs to play the Mass Effect trilogy. It's like
including
Mass Effect.
Andromeda?
It's one of the. I said trilogy. Andromeda wasn't as bad as everybody made it out to be, but it was nowhere near as good as the original trilogy. Yeah, it was BioWare Edmonton, I think, in Canada. Yeah, so it was the new BioWare studio making their first game, which I mean, the game's still bad. It's not really an excuse, but the combat in Andromeda was, yeah, the combat was pretty good. The main thing that they did to the combat that I didn't like is they removed the ability to give your squad mates specific orders. Like you can command your squad mates to move and attack things, but in the original trilogy, you could actually command your squad mates to use specific abilities or weapons, which I liked. Like straight up, you could command a character to switch from their assault rifle to their sniper rifle if you wanted to, and then they would do sniper-related things. That was the only step back, and it was annoying because I liked that feature, but it didn't kill the game's combat by any stretch.
This way.
I feel like a god on normal.
Glad you're doing good, Berkeley. Andromeda was good for what it was, but it was not Mass Effect, Paladin said. You're not that late, Gummy. And,
the story was just really boring. It's honestly what it came down to. Just the character, they did not... Whatever writing they did in the original trilogy, the characters were really well really well written, and they were all very interesting. Like, there wasn't a single character that I didn't want to know what happened next.
that's cool.
But with, like, all the squad members, like half the squad members in Andromeda, I just hated their guts. Like, they were just super annoying. Like, what was that? What was the generic soldier guy? He was the black dude. I don't remember his name, but he was
I
just...
gotta go straight.
He had the most vanilla personality ever, and he was just really obnoxious.
Let's see.
He was like, I'm the happy-go-lucky soldier guy. Things are going well, and haha, I crack jokes. And it's like, alright.
Alright, then.
He never grew as a character. He was always just the wisecracking, happy-go-lucky guy.
Never,
And just
no
getting on my
character arc.
nerves. Nope, no character. None of the squad really had much of an arc. The new alien race that they introduced, one of their squad members was that race. He was slightly more interesting than the others. Let's switch to my rifle
Oh shoot, which way do I
here. You can go any direction. This is free play, yo.
go? No, I wish that you could put a marker on your map telling
Yeah,
you.
that is one of the legitimate issues this game has. You can't place waypoints. I will agree.
Oh jeez. Yeah, I need to
Yep.
sit down and I need to stop this. Like every single place I'm going, there's enemies. Please stop shooting at me. I will let you live. Just stop it. Replace that soldier with Jacob any day. Playing Skyrim, doing
Yeah,
really crap.
yeah, Jacob. I liked Jacob. He was cool. Like I said, there wasn't like a single squad member from, and there wasn't a single character from any. Yeah, he was. I don't remember if he was in as a full squad member or if he was only just in as like a side character, but Jacob was in 3. No, I don't blame you. The ending wasn't quite to people's expectations. Personally, the ending to Mass Effect 3 didn't bother me too much. I mean, yeah, everyone was like, oh, you just picked 3 different colors, which... It's like, here's the thing. It's like you have a game like Mass Effect, where there are, like, literally a dozen plus different branching choices you can make throughout the story. And I'm sitting there like, how many endings do you think they're going to write for this game? They can't write, like, 25 different endings. It's like they kind of have to... Their options are limited. And they were like, oh... Yep, yeah, I like that about Mass Effect. More than Solus.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that... Yeah. Yeah, I did not like that ending sequence. That was the only blemish on Mass Effect 2 for me, was it's like, you have a super
There have been sightings of
arbitrary
a
ending
scorpion nest near
sequence,
here.
where it's like if you don't pick the right people for like fairly generic sounding jobs, they die, and you have to pick extremely specific people. I ended up
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I ended up going on the internet. I heard about that beforehand, and so I ended up going on the internet and figuring out how it was supposed to work. I've had people argue with me, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, if you talk to them and blah blah blah, they'll tell you exactly what they should
Scorpions.
do."
You need to clear
I
the
am
nest.
I am a major completionist in games. I literally did exhausted just about every character's dialogue I could possibly find. And by the time I got to the end, I still
Good.
had
Get
no
to the next
clue
one.
where, like, beyond a general vague idea of where I should put people. Yeah, it's not very
Excellent. One
intuitive.
more and you're done.
Who was that? There was one guy that I got into a heated debate where he was like, "No, it's super easy. The first time I did it, I got everything
Keep
right."
your
And
head
I'm
up.
like,
They're not
"Okay,
finished with us yet.
I mean, you probably got lucky
That's
to
it.
be honest."
Done. Can't leave things like this. You've got to secure the area.
Yeah, I don't even remember what. Yeah, that was the other annoying thing too. For that final boss fight, I had like two randos that I never used in my actual squad because everybody else was tied up in like specific roles they had to do.
Dang.
I think I had Tali. It was funny. Tali was never in my squad, but she was actually who I romanced. But I didn't care for her skill set, so I just didn't have her in my squad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I played a Sentinel, and who did I have in my squad? I had Garrus, which Garrus was he was tech and combat, so he rounded out our tech requirement.
Looks like we've scared
And
them
I don't
off.
remember who else I took, but
Nicely
yeah,
done.
it wasn't Tally. Yeah, my end game for when I beat the final boss, it was Tally, and who was the other person that was an engineer? I ended up taking both of the engineer people because they weren't actually important.
Let's see.
Yep, that's the only way. Like honestly, the other classes in Mass Effect 1 were so half-baked that Soldier's just the way to go, and that's what I. Yeah. Yeah, in Mass Effect 1, the other classes are good, but you have to get so deep into their skill trees for them to actually start becoming good. Like, yeah, the three core classes, the Biotic, the Engineer, and, or the Adept, Engineer, and Soldier, you can make them work okay. But the three multi-class classes there were just duds until like near the end game. Like you pretty much had to get to New Game Plus before they really came into their own. My first playthrough of Mass Effect 1, I made the mistake of choosing Sentinel because it sounded interesting to me, and yeah, I spent the whole game just wishing I had rolled Soldier because all I did was run around and use a pistol and shoot things. But once, yeah, they gave every like the thing was is like you had, for example, Sentinel. How Sentinel worked was like you get half of the Adept's abilities and you get half of the Engineer's abilities, and that's it. So you're half an Adept and half an Engineer. With Mass Effect 2, they actually gave each class its own unique features. It's like Mass Effect 2, like, yeah, you're half Engineer, half Adept, but you also have this super cool tech armor you can summon that, like, gives you massive damage reduction and electrocutes people that hit you. Like there was nothing unique about the multi-classes in the first game other than the fact that they were just each one was half of two of the core classes. So, but yeah, they did a good job with it. By the time Mass Effect 3 rolled around, all 6 classes were pretty badass. Oh yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, the power creep. I was gonna say the big problem with Mass Effect 3 multiplayer is power creep. Like especially if you wanted to do platinum difficulty, it's like you were gonna be Geth Juggernaut, Krogan Warlord, and like whatever the Asari Commando bitch was, and then there was one other class that was super meta. In that game, I always enjoyed, for Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, I enjoyed the Geth, the playable Geth, that weren't the Juggernaut. I like the Juggernaut, don't get me wrong. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. The problem is all the Geth classes were overshadowed by the Juggernaut. It was just... The Juggernaut was like... He wasn't power creep, he was like... a power leap. Like, when the Juggernaut came out, he was just... He completely broke the meta because of how overpowered he was. Yep. Yeah, well, the problem with the original Krogan classes is they were like, generally they were tankier than their human versions, but their damage output was just bad. They had a hard time killing things. They had longer cooldowns.
Oh, thank you, God.
Yep.
The trial of Legionnaire Garnis is complete.
Nope. You're gonna get one-shotted, so that's why you just pick the classes that are all have various ways of avoiding one-shots. Where the heck did you go, Kit? Oh, did you go into the tomb?
Yeah, I've been looking for it for the past 20 minutes.
Oh shit, you should have said something. I actually know where they all are.
I didn't want to interrupt.
No, it's okay. Me and Alpha here are just having an epic nostalgia trip. Yep.
Son of a bit. Are you telling me that I didn't need to find this one? Oh, no.
Yeah, I ended up playing Silver the most too because
no.
you could play any class you wanted and do fine on Silver.
No. Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, it gets one zapped.
This game is about shooting things, flying around, and shooting things.
Yeah, Anthem's... Oh yeah. I'm right with you there. Yep. Uh-oh.
What's Anthem
What happened
about?
to Alpha?
Oh, bye, Alpha.
I think he just disconnected from the party. Honestly, to try and sum up Anthem's story in a few short sentences would be like trying to sum up Star Wars' story. The game, the developers have crafted a ridiculously detailed universe, but it's basically like, in this universe, humanity lives on an extremely dangerous planet, where the entirety of the natural order was created by an ancient alien race that left the job basically half done. And you're just basically like a mercenary that takes on contracts for random people to help deal with like various wildlife problems and helps other factions accomplish their goals. Because the wildlife in the the environment in general in the Anthem universe is super dangerous. Like, the weather is super lethal, like there are giant killer bugs everywhere, like wildlife is vicious. So humanity has created specialized exosuits called javelins that are piloted by people called freelancers, and their job is to actually go outside the few safe areas created by humanity to get shit done. It's a universe where humanity is kind of on the back foot. It's because of how dangerous the planet actually is.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Liz! Yep, hopefully that explains it, because
I tried. Honestly, I didn't do it justice, but if you actually pick up the game, like, just talking to the NPCs, you learn so much about the world and, like, everything in it. There's a lot to cover. Like I said, it'd be like trying to explain the entirety of the Star Wars universe to somebody in, like, 4 sentences. You just can't do it.
Yeah,
You'd
there's
have to
no way.
sit them down. Yeah, or same thing with like Mass Effect. Like you can't explain Mass Effect story in just like a paragraph. You'd have to sit down and have a lengthy discussion about it.
Am I going in the right way is the question.
Yeah, the sheer Mass Effect is super complicated just from a gameplay perspective. That's not even getting into the story.
No. Okay, no, it wasn't Mass Effect, it was Anthem.
Yeah, no, I know. We're just saying for the sake of comparison, Anthem is one of those. It's one of those properties where the story is ridiculously detailed, and explaining it's really hard. Mass Effect is the same way.
Okay.
So is Star Wars. It's like an institution unto itself, basically.
Yep. This game. Story is shoot bad people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's basically Star Wars story. It's shoot bad people and melt them with glowy sticks.
Yes. Hey, I would very happily have a glowy stick.
That's a little flashy glow stick that melts people when you touch them.
Massive surge in shaper energy coming from
I
nearby.
would appreciate one.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You have like 2 super daggers that slice through like steel and stuff.
Almost there. I just gotta keep going this way.
Ow.
Oh, no.
I honestly, you just punch the floor and everything dies.
Big truck is fun.
Honestly, the more I play the Ranger, the more I only want to play the Ranger.
Holy
It's my
cow.
favorite class.
You have been, but you liked Colossus during the demo a lot.
I still honestly, I like every class in this game. I have a really hard time deciding. Like, I like the Storm too, and I like the
You have
Interceptor.
passed the trial of Legionnaire Artinia Aspirant. Enter and greet the Guardian.
There's a public event over here.
Why is
we got
this
an Earth 6
robot
over
man
here.
wearing tight yoga pants?
Well, you see, the thing is, no, hear me out. You have to have the tactical booty to confuse and distract the enemy. It's a viable strategy.
I'm shocked that Princess
Oh,
Zim
that's
did
gold.
good.
That's freaking gold. I mean, if you do look at the booty, I mean, it does look like it's clad
Yeah,
in freaking.
Like I said,
yoga
it's like some engineer one day just sat down and was like, "We need a combat exosuit, but we need it to just have a huge ass." And they were just like, "Yes, give us the combat exosuit that has a big booty," and they did it.
Starflight. This game's called Anthem, and I've been playing it not too terribly long.
It's only been out for like a week.
Yeah, it just came out, so there is that. Alright. Where have I gotta go now? Nope.
We just completed a public event over here.
Yeah, I'm ignoring them at the moment because I just want to get these stupid tombs.
That's alright. I just want
I am
crafting
annoyed.
materials.
I want. Oh, look, there's another one. I'm ignoring it too. Oh,
Sweet. Yeah, here, Kip. I'll come and I'll help you find the tomb.
oh.
I found them all.
No, I'm
pretty
crashing
quick.
into rocks. Just ignore me.
Mm,
I'm actually close to. Let's see. I gotta go.
rocks need love too.
Apparently, I have to go behind. Yes, I gotta go over here. One more.
Hold up,
Oh,
yeah, the tomb of the Forge Rite is supposed to be nearby, according to Princess Zim, which your friend Faye would really like you to find, if possible. There are people stuck in whatever all that is. We should help. Scorpions, stay alive out there.
I'll say this much. Having beaten the campaign for this game, I would not worry about that. I have a distinct feeling that the developers plan on adding a new enemy faction very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. This game needs more boss monsters. Like, you have the Star Luminaries, and then you have the Titans, and those are like this game's 2 canned boss monsters. It just throws at you all the time. This game definitely needs more of those. Well, that and you have the Ursix. I guess the Ursix are the other big boss mob.
Oh, yeah.
All headed your way.
Yeah, it's the big, like, walker tank. Yeah.
They're annoying.
I don't... Ooh, shitload of crafting materials over here. Shitload, shitload, shitload. There's like 10 nodes. Yes. Oh wait, I won't smash them yet, because everybody deserves more crafting materials. Oof.
Outlaw Lancer?
Yeah. You run into, enemy javelin pilots every now and again.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like if they added a Outlaw Colossus as a new boss enemy, that would be fucking cool.
Oh boy. Just wailing on him and then pew pew.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Even if
Yeah,
they're
I like
douchebags.
it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I haven't even been doing, I've had situations where I'm not even doing a world event. I'm literally just walking around and there's just like some nice chilling, killing things.
Yeah, I flew past
Yeah.
them earlier.
Sorry, Alpha, a bug came over and blew up all the crafting nodes, so I don't know if they're still there, but they were right over here. I don't know if all the tasty, delicious crafting materials are still on the floor. Yeah.
Okay, so I assume his
Ooh,
yoga pants
masterwork.
are like armor that shows 75% of your skin, tactical distraction. The concert's
Confuse-
in July.
Confuse and distract the enemy, that is the goal.
I need to get to that one. How the hell do I get to that
The
one?
Ranger has a nice armor-plated booty. Got just 2 nice butt plates, and then I got my dick towel. Yep. With the Colossus, you got the twerking though. It's hard to do, but if you pull out your gun, and then you dance side to side, you'll shake your booty. I can't always get it to happen. I don't know what, like, if you have a whole specific direction. There was one time I just
Possibly
had my...
too much information? I mean, oh my goodness.
Everybody's got a booty.
Ah,
You can't have too much information about a booty.
I'm getting annoyed. That's stupid. Okay, they really need to add things.
What are you looking for now? Are you looking for a
Oh,
tomb?
hey, the crafting nodes are all here.
Oh, where? Give me...
Where you smashed
Ooh,
them,
oh.
I can tell.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't smash them. One of the Scorpion Suiciders just came over and splatted them all. And I was like, oh, thank you, Mr. Scorpion. I enjoyed this.
Oh,
What are we looking for here, Kit? Are you looking for the tomb? I don't even know.
Yvenia or
I
whatever.
don't even... They don't even... Oh, okay, hold on.
It's the one closest to the damn fort. Alright, night,
Come
Gummy.
here, come here.
I'm
No,
still
wait,
losing
wait,
sleep
come,
from
hold
how
on.
excited you are.
Follow me, Kit. I know where it is. I remember it.
Wait, where are you?
Follow your
Cool. I'm
handy-dandy
following you.
compass.
I'm
I
trying.
bids this once before. Let me double check here to make sure I'm taking you in the right direction. It's... Whoops, not that wall.
Yeah, I was
think we
about to
gotta
say.
I think we just gotta get up a little higher, that's all. Nope, Brookstream is up here. There's gotta be... Wow. Did you find it? It's somewhere over here.
No, I hit the roof, or the invisible wall, as it were.
Believe it or not, the explicit location of all the tombs is actually marked on my map for me, but it's like...
Well, it has an icon, but it's like I keep going to it.
Yeah,
and
no,
it's just...
for the quest, they give you an icon, but it disappears when you get close. They're just showing you the general area. Is it the one where it's down here? Oh, wait, I think... No, there's one that's where it's like behind a waterfall, or one of the entrances to it is behind a waterfall. That's not it, though.
Hmm.
Hold on,
Is
let me
that
take
not
a look at the map
normal?
again.
Oh, I mean, this far out, I wouldn't be losing sleep over it.
Hmm. I know exactly where this one is. Okay, we gotta take a little trip here. Hold on. It's right next to Fort Tarsus.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Yep, I know where it is. We gotta get up here, though. We gotta get a little bit closer to the fort. Let me check my map, make sure we're heading in the right direction.
It's fine, my thrusters need to recharge.
Okay, yeah, because the fort's right there. So we going up here. Nope, not that high, though. Yeah, this is the big-ass wall around Tarsus. We gotta go around this, that's why. No, this is the entrance to Tarsus right here. Okay, hold on, I'm getting there. Just give me a second.
You're closer than I was, that's all I'm saying.
Okay, so wait, I hate this. Does not orient with my camera. There we go. Okay.
I'm gonna be so happy when these stupid tunes are no longer my problem.
I swear to God, like I literally just rolled up and found them all in like 2 minutes for each one. I don't know how I did it though. Nope, this is right back where we were. What the actual fuck? I'm literally, like, I can see exactly where the door is on my map. That's really
Go, dog, go.
obnoxious.
Yeah, it's like...
Alright, well here, maybe you'll have better luck looking at this than me.
I'm looking on my map, and it's like,
No,
go through the wall.
hold on. No, here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like it's almost outside the map bounds. I sent you a picture of it for me. It's literally immediately to the left of Fort Tarsus. But I don't remember how you get any closer than that.
Oh, let me see.
But it can't hurt to have another set of eyes on it.
Yeah, see, it shows me on my map, too.
Yeah.
So, it's like... I just do...
Yeah, that's what I had
You're
originally
saying it's
tried.
like...
Was going around like that.
Can't go up here, right? No. This is so annoying. How is it that where I am right now, I'm on the wall? But if you look in... Oh, what the actual hell?
You might just want to look up the YouTube video.
I will get...
Because honestly, I don't remember now, but this is kind of annoying.
Wait, this? Is it this?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, buddy. Yeah. See that? I could have swore it was like underneath. Yeah,
I think
there you
I
go.
found it.
Yeah, this is it. I knew it was in a cave somewhere.
Lots of stuff to pick up.
Bam, there's the door for you right there.
Stupid, freaking, annoying door.
This is it. Huh. The tomb of Evenia
Maybe
the
there was something you
Forthright.
were missing. Bam, I just want all the delicious crafting material.
I'm getting them. Holy cow, how many things are... Dear Governor? Most
Yeah, there's...
esteemed Governor?
Yeah,
Thank you,
they're just
Governor?
it's a lore collectible, yep. Yeah, you can tell somebody didn't really care to receive those letters.
Yeah, that sucks. I think it said age 7, too. I was like, oof.
Yep, the governor obviously does not care about the
Aspirant,
children.
you have passed the
I'm
trial
right there
of
with
Legionnaire
him.
event.
Clearly. Oh, Lord.
Ooh, sweet.
Nice. This one's the
That's
nicest
the
tune
last
by
two.
far.
Faye wants a word. Hold on.
Ooh, I liked Wyvern
Good work.
Blitz. That
Come
was
back
a really
to
good
Tarsis
rifle.
and we'll plan our next step. This is where it gets interesting.
Mm. So someone told my math professor off today.
Oh, how'd that go?
We'll see. Everybody, on my class at least, failed the first test. I got a 64. Apparently, I was one of the highest grades. And that class average was a 44. But she teaches pre-calc right after our class, and she oh goodness, how do I say this? They got really, really high scores. So it's like, and we each got the exact same test. So the kid was nice, but he was like, I do a lot of studying and stuff. And I do not slack off. But if the class average was like, oh, sorry, I didn't realize it would kick you out of free play too.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care.
It was like, maybe it's not the students, it's the professor. And I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
I was gonna say, if you put out a test and literally everyone failed it, that's probably a poorly designed test.
Yeah, it was hard because I found a math tutor to help me through this crap. And he was like, this is hard. And he's like, but you did pretty good for what it was. I'm like, cool. And it's also, it feels like they've crammed 1 year's worth of math into a single semester.
Yeah, it's oftentimes that's how that goes.
And he was like, it's your fault. So the professor was like, oh, you didn't just say that to a college professor, did you? Oh. Because in college, they don't give a shit. It's either you figure it out or you don't. And I'm like, oh no, you didn't. Oh.
In my experience, it varies wildly by the professor. There are some professors you can tell they really have a passion for actually helping people learn things, and there's other people who just took a tenureship as a professor simply because there was no other work, and they have some specialized knowledge that lets them do that.
She cares, but I also feel like her hands are tied because we have so much to cover. Like, we did almost 10 chapters for the first test.
Damn.
Yeah. In 1 month. And it's
yeah,
a 2-day
see, to me that
class.
just... I was gonna say that's... Yeah, I don't know.
And you wanna know what's even worse? It's an hour and 40 minutes.
An hour and 40 minutes. 2 days a week. That's not an easy schedule to learn anything on.
No, it's not. It's, oh god, it's hard. So, what do you mean? What all do you play in games? And I don't know on that other question. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I also have to swap laundry. Ugh. You gotta love being an adult. Because my parents got
I like having clean laundry. I find doing laundry cathartic.
It's just we're quite behind because our well pump exploded yesterday in the midst of my parents getting the call to, oh yeah, you're supposed to be here on Thursday. So that was fun. It literally like went
boom. Yeah, that'll be a party. Yeah.
Yeah, and my dad was 3-4 hours away. They're both getting called. Like they were either going to be deployed to New York or to 5 hours away, which they took the 5 hours away first before they got the offer for New York, which, either way. But, they're like, yeah, you're supposed to be here on Thursday, and Dad's like, how am I supposed to fix the well? But, thankfully they had a replacement pump at Home Depot today, so thank God for small blessings. But in the meantime, they're like, we gotta go, But here, have about a billion laundry, lots of dishes, and all this. But hey, you've got working water. I'm like, thanks. This is great.
Woo! Love
Oh yeah,
having
we
running
expect the
water.
house completely clean and everything done on Sunday because they get 1 day off a week, and that's Sunday. I'm like, y'all are gonna be coming back on Sunday. This is great. Thanks.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be back in like 2 minutes or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make a coffee.
Ooh, I've got mead and tea. Do I really need coffee? I don't know. It sounds good though. adult things have been done. You back, Wolf? Maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, let's see. What all do you play as in games? I do a lot. Right now I've got Assassin's Creed Origins going in. Yeah, Alpha left. For Honors tomorrow, Resident Evil 2B playthrough, Minecraft, Skyrim's on Mondays, Red Dead Redemption. I should say Red Dead Redemption is kind of taking over, and I need to get back to Assassin's Creed Origins, but I'll probably finish Red Dead before I do the other. And I've got this, and, you know, I just kind of play things. As for a face reveal, I really have no idea, because I don't have a face cam, so. And I would like to sit in my chair, buddy boy, if you would move. Ding dong. Stupid dog. Anyway, sorry for taking so long to get back to your question. It's a tad hard at times to talk. Okay, I have to talk to the old lady again. Who is that? I don't know. But yeah. Sorry. Been a long day. But I would pay for it. I don't know what the heck. Hey, I got like a good chunk of money now. I am happy with that.
I've greeted all the Guardians. What happens now?
I've been sorting through the fragments of Legionnaire Leotrell's writing that Sim gave us. A lot of it is unreadable, and what's left is in a kind of code, typical for the Legion of Dawn. If I'm right, this last location should be the one we're hoping for.
What?
I'll back you up this time. We can start whenever you're ready.
Come here, buddy.
What are the chances that Matthias will spend his time writing a paper now?
Oh, of course Matthias is gonna write papers and go and get in trouble and stuff. Come here. Oh, dude, what happened to your leg? How'd you cut it, you silly boy? Oh my god. Why are you so big? Do you mind not being just a limp sack of potatoes, dude? I mean, you're just legs and bone. That's all you are. Anyway. Okay. Alright, so... Istanbul is not constable.
Well, I don't want 5 of them. Sweetheart, I think it's smarter to save a bit right now. Just in case.
That face, that face helmet thing is weird. Ugh. Like freaking tired, I don't need to be. Then again, it wasn't early morning for me. Miss Chronicler!
Hey.
Hey.
You don't like me.
Is that what freelancers use instead of a proper greeting?
Oh!
Still upset.
I'm not saying one more word until you ask for forgiveness.
What did I do?
All right. I'm sorry if I was
Prying?
concerned. However you feel about freelancers is your business.
Yes, it is.
But if you talk to me about it, maybe I could help.
You're a lancer. You'd never... Ugh. Not only do you lack manners, you clearly don't know how to apologize. Educate yourself. Good day.
Just because you want to talk smack about freelancers, at least give me a good freaking reason. Okay, lady? Like, that's just rude as heck. And I think at this point we can just join the forge. Oh, I can't go jumping around in the... But I want to. Oh my god, you can actually see your characters. Cool. Cool. I like how you can see the feet and the arms moving. Alright. So... take a look-see at the forge. I don't really want to do that. I would prefer to do some of those other ones first. Go into the forge, though. Mess around for a few minutes. It will probably take him a few minutes to make coffee. It takes me like 10 minutes. And that's if... yeah, I'll put the... poured a glass in me, but I'm not going to finish it. Tea is yummy. Alright, what have we got? Can I get a better machine gun? That's a shotgun. Okay. Anything that's lower, I want to get rid of. Can I craft a better? What's that? Havoc. No. I guess I'll keep that. So I really haven't found any better weapons yet. That sucks. Whoa, excuse me. I wanted the assault system. Okay. Thrown gadget seeks and destroys targets. Something that I already have. Interceptor guides strength, then charges target, damaging everything on the path. Huh. I kind of want to try it, actually, so I think we will. Let's see. Have you been bullied before? Yeah. I think most people have, right? Sucks, but, it is a thing. But, yes, I have. I'm actually, I had to get glasses when I was, like, 7. So, and I was a particularly chubby kid. Still kind of chubby. And, yeah. Kids are not nice when you're small. Alright, we're gonna get rid of all these lower ones. I don't want them. Not gonna use them. Charged melee attack that causes the target to explode after 4 seconds. Ooh, that sounds good. Get rid of these. Because that's an 18. I want the 18. Oh, whoops, that was that. So... hey, I've got a new power slot. Go on ahead, throw on that as well. Oh, doggos, do you mind? Ow! Ow, 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 ow! You rotten app. No, wait. You're the angel. No. Don't lick me. I don't want you to lick me. Do you mind? I kind of need to get up and read. Comment, you brat. Oh, you brat. Can you give me tips on how to, like, make them stop? Not really, because I turned around and got homeschooled for a while. I will say that bullies typically bully because they're insecure about something. Not that that helps you, because I wouldn't go up to them and say, oh, you like to bully me because you're insecure about your weight, or whatever the hell it is, or you're insecure about your family or something. Like, that's just not exactly the smartest thing you could do. I would say if you could avoid, that might be better. But at the same time, it might make it worse. For me, I tried to just get along with everyone, keep my head down in school. Yeah, I'm not really a good person to come to on that, just because I don't... Like, for me, I typically stick with just a few people. I don't butt heads. I mean, now in college, I don't mind, because it's like, what are you gonna do? But in your case, that's not helpful. Sorry. Yeah, it is really hard. Because again, it is typically people bully you because they're jealous or something. Which I know that sounds like so freaking retarded at times, especially when you're in the middle of it. But it's like, if you're aware of the reason of why they're doing it, it might make it a little easier to not necessarily justify it, but to like compartmentalize it. But if you could just minimize contact with them, that would probably be better. Because, you know, they used to be your friend, but I have no friends because they bully you. They're not your friends. No, they are not your friends if they bully you. I really need to find better weapons. Actually, I don't really want a sniper, though. Let's see here. What about...
Now here's where it gets fun. Time to
Actually,
make a statement.
I just realized I need to go pick up some stuff from his shop. I had some friends that turned into bullies. If they're online, there's a block button, and I recommend doing it for sure. I'm really kind. I try to be, just because the world's already shit enough. Why add to the negativity of it, you know? Why make someone else's day worse than it is? Especially in this type of environment. We're here to chat and play games. Why would I try to make you upset or whatever? For me, it's not about views or anything. It's about literally, this is because I'm getting this stuff because I pre-ordered and I did the extra edition or whatever it is. But yeah, it's like, I'm just here to make friends and stuff. Because we all have a common interest, obviously. You know, video games and whatnot. And yeah. Yep, so. You'll find friends. And I can say this because, hell, I'm 22. Okay, in high school I found a group to eat lunch with, but it wasn't like great. But I did find a group to eat lunch with. Ooh. Don't know if I necessarily want to buy this stuff for that much coin, though. I think I do want to get that, though. It looks cool. I'll buy that. 6,000. Yeah, we'll get some of this stuff. But I didn't really have friends in high school or really growing up per se. Now in college it changes. It's interesting. You don't go to college, at least I didn't, expecting to make friends, and I'm in my third. Crap, no. 1, 2. Shit, this is my 4th semester. Okay, never mind. And now I've found like a group that shares common interests and stuff, and I have friends. It's interesting. It's kind of weird almost, at least to me, because I've always not had any, just for whatever reason. And so my whole point in this long, drawn out, slightly tired explanation is hang in there. It won't last forever. High school, grade school, it does not last forever. And college is a lot better. It can be a lot tougher. It can suck royally at times, but just hang in there.
You gotta get royally.
Nah, somebody asked, Berkeley asked, how do you deal with bullies? And I'm like, I don't know. Because my bullies, I went and turned around and was homeschooled, so. You know.
I used to do a lot of hitting people. That was how I dealt with bullies. Nowadays, you just walk away. Honestly, yeah, worth the time. I know that's like the cliche thing to say. As everybody goes around, they're like, "Oh, just walk away." But really, it's like you just look at the guy and it's like, "Fuck, man, I don't have time for this. Do you? Like, is this really how we're gonna?
It. It's like,
is this how we want to spend our day? You don't have anything better to be doing? Because I sure as hell do." Unless somebody like physically attacks you, in which case,
all bets
I
are
would
off. They attacked you.
I would A, learn to defend yourself, and B, notify people in a position of authority quickly.
Yup.
And when I say learn to defend yourself, I don't mean like learn kung fu or anything. Just learn to disable a person well enough that you can run away. Or if somebody is threatening violence against you, just find a crowd of people, even if it's just a small group of people, like 2 or 3. People have much less courage to commit physical violence in public because they don't know how all the people around them are going to react.
Exactly.
All right, I don't actually have anything
I would
to
hit
do
them,
here
but
in
I
the
don't want to
forge.
get in trouble. Yeah, see, that was me to a T.
I mean, it's fuzzy. A lot of schools and stuff, and like law enforcement in general, there's a lot of trouble establishing the whole idea of, oh, who struck first or who was in the right. When it comes down to somebody physically assaulting you, I would say do everything in your power to defend yourself and worry about the consequences for that later.
Yeah.
Because what's important is your personal safety.
But if it's just verbal abuse, then just walk away.
Yeah, just walk away. They're just fucking
Mouthing off.
They're shooting this shit. They don't know what they're doing or saying. There's people. No, nobody who's anybody that I've ever met wastes their time just putting down people. Like, I've never met a valuable human being that just sits around and shit talks people for no reason. So,
because it seems like, to me at least, those people, they have an insecurity. They're jealous of you, or they're insecure about something, and for whatever reason, it makes them feel better to just put people down. And I'm like, I got no time for that. I have a question for you. Why is it
I have an answer.
that I can't ready up? I was ready. I went into the forge, and now it says I'm not ready.
Or you might not be the host. It went alpha left? It might have given me host by mistake. Hold on, I'm crafting consumables real quick.
You're good.
But I will check for you, and we'll figure out what's going on.
I don't know, because I think it's potentially a glitch, because this has happened to me several times where I'm playing by myself, and it's just like, oh, you're not ready, and there's no option to ready up. So I like have to literally back out and then out of my suit and then get back in to reset it.
Yeah, let's just see if I'm the host. No, it says you're the host. Normally how it works, if you're the host, is you are automatically readied up anytime you're inside your suit.
Yeah, and I was ready. And then I went to
Well,
the
here,
forge.
I readied up to see if you can just launch something.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a visual issue.
I have no idea.
There you go.
Yeah,
You're good.
I went to the forge and now I'm in a loading screen, so, and I backed out of the forge because sometimes that resets it. Like when I first logged in and jumped in my suit, it says, "Oh, you're not ready," and I was like, "Okay, go to the forge, back out. Oh, still not ready? Well, I'll just get out of my suit and get back in." How's that?
Well, by default, if you're the host, it unreadies you if you go to the forge. So I don't know. It's an interesting issue. I'm not sure I've encountered it,
But shouldn't it be like when you're at the game mode area, like because when I went to the forge and then I went back to the game mode summary area where you can launch like we are right now.
yeah.
That's when it said I wasn't ready.
Huh. Yeah, normally if you're the host and you're on the summary screen here, it just auto-readies you, but yeah, that's weird, I don't know. God damn, why are the Rangers so sexy, though? I don't understand. Just such a great-looking exosuit. Like, I have a major nerd boner for, like, exosuits and mecha suits and stuff, and
Well, yeah,
honestly,
you do.
the Ranger's just one of the best designed ones I've ever seen in any work of fiction.
You're funny.
I mean, you just look at that suit and it just looks like, the person in there means business.
Oh, the loading screens take forever and a day, though.
Yeah, they do. This game has some optimization issues. There was somebody on Reddit on PC who did a disk reading test. They wanted it basically to sum it up. What it means, if you don't know, is so you have your RAM on your computer, and whenever you load up a game, it stores temporary information in the RAM. So basically, like the level you're in and stuff like that, like information that the game only needs to store on a temporary basis is stored in the random access memory, and then the rest of the game's data is stored on the hard disk, your hard drive. And whenever a game is loading, it's pulling data off the hard drive and into the RAM. So some guy did a test to see how much data the game would read from the hard disk. And some guy, he said after 2 hours of playing, the game read 600 gigabytes of information off the hard disk.
Crap.
And that is like, I've never heard of a game reading that much data in such a short amount of time.
Why
So,
that much?
I think it has to do with a combination of things. First, the fact that the game loads a huge chunk of the world anytime you load into it, even if you aren't going to be interacting with most of it. And the game has fairly high texture resolutions. The only things that take the game time to load are level geometry and textures, and this game has an abundance of both of those things. So, yeah, I don't know if it's just a result of how advanced the game's graphics are, but like even Doom 2016 doesn't read that much.
No.
And that game has some crazy detailed textures and really big levels.
Something's wrong. What does it run? The base's power generator is down.
I like how...
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Oh, nothing. This mission, I like how the generator to our base is turned off, and the generator's literally on like the opposite side of the planet. It's like, why is your generator over here?
Yeah, that makes complete and utter sense. Like, I like how the freelancer suits are more decorated than the Sentinels.
Well, the Sentinels are supposed to be like a standardized military, so I assume they have like a standard issue uniform that everyone has to wear. The freelancers, they can do whatever the fuck they want to their suits. Nobody's gonna tell them otherwise.
Yeah.
I actually really like the Sentinel's armor set. I went ahead and bought it when it was on sale. I'm still wearing the chest piece to it. That's why I have my little dick towel.
Nice.
It's the most important part of any battle-ready outfit. Make sure you have a towel for your penis handy at all times.
Don't you mean the Titan one and
Yeah, the Titans they had the dick towels and the butt towels. Just have it ready to go. You need to wipe your ass or clean your dong, you are set.
Stronger together, freelancer.
Working on it.
was that you?
Yeah, that was me. I was just making
Oh
fun
my
of the
god,
little
your
quips.
voice. I was like, what the who is in this party that I didn't know of? What the hell?
I've just always been good at that kind of thing, I don't know.
I knew you did. I was just like, you don't do it often enough.
I was
around
I
me,
was just
guess.
walking by one of the random sentinels and he was just like blabbing out some random battle bark, so I just mocked him.
Don't get killed, freelancer.
Fucking random.
Is what I want to say, but
We'll be okay, freelancer.
it's like, really? You're the one who asked for our freaking help, not the other way around.
Yeah.
It's like, if you can't do your freaking job, then shut up.
Yeah, that was one part of this game's lore that really bugged me, is how somehow the freelancers take all the blame for the Heart of Rage, even though it's the Sentinels' jobs to actually defend the city walls.
Yeah.
I
guess
never understood.
So, from my understanding at least, which, you know, you can see which point in the story I'm in. But it seems like the freelancers basically they take on like contracts for basically anybody, but the Sentinels just work for the government, right? So they don't necessarily work for the people.
Well, the thing is with the Sentinels is, I don't know what kind of, well, from what we learn in the game's lore, the government, the governing body of humanity is an Imperium with an Emperor and a bunch of, like, subjects and stuff like that.
Okay, so, but
you
know what I mean, though, about them.
Yeah, and the Sentinels are basically the standing army that operates at the beck and call of the human Emperor. I don't remember his name, but they tell you his name in one of the lore collectibles. And Sentinels' job is to A, serve as police and like law enforcement, and B, defend the walls, like the physical walls of the city. And that's it. That's what they do. They're basically like the police slash standing army.
Okay.
Where the freelancers pretty much just live up to their name. They just do odd jobs for whatever, like they do whatever people need them to do beyond the walls.
Because they're kind of like gunslingers and whatnot, like they just money, whatever, that sort of
Well,
thing.
it's part of it. I mean, the freelancers aren't completely motivated by it. They're not like typical mercenaries where they don't actually care about anything other than turning a profit.
Yeah.
The whole mandate of the freelancers is to help humanity. It's just they do it in a bit more of a free-form way, whereas the Sentinels they're a standardized standing military that probably receives like a paycheck at the end of every week or month or however time is measured in this universe.
Yeah.
Where since like freelancers, their job is to help people, but since freelancers have no set task, they literally just do whatever people ask them to do. They're paid on a case-by-case basis. They work freelance, basically. Yeah. Kind of like a freelance artist. But they are the freelancers still. Their job is you are to protect and help humanity.
Yeah.
They have like a code of honor and everything. It's just there. It's due to the nature of their work. Yeah, no, I like the whole dichotomy of the freelancers versus the Sentinels.
Yeah.
The Sentinels that you find outside the walls, like supposedly they all just have patrol routes, and that's what Sentinels do. They just patrol and set routes around.
Well, and that makes sense, though.
The fort. Yeah.
I got the down channel. That's fine.
Yeah, I think that's Bryn. Oh, it's just a generic Sentinel. Where's Bryn? She's over here somewhere. I don't know. One of these missions, Sentinel Bryn comes out with you and checks or kills stuff with you.
She's kind of annoying.
I honestly really like Sentinel Bryn. She's like tied for my favorite character.
No, it's like she's okay, but I don't know, there's just something a little off. I think it's just in the way that her character just clearly does not get a lot of socialization.
Yeah, well, she's supposed to be like socially inept, which they did a really great job of writing.
They did a freaking fantastic job. And I think there's also part of it is also like, and I think it does go back to the prejudice against the freelancers versus the Sentinels. Why are we the ones that are getting all the blame if, well, hell, you know, some of the freelancers potentially didn't even have a contract or a job to go to the Heart of Rage?
Well, essentially, my understanding of events is the Dominion attacks Freemark, and they try to fuck with the Cenotaph. That goes horribly wrong. The city's destroyed by the Dominion, and the Heart of Rage is created. And then, sometime later, like a couple months later, the freelancers decide to mount a massive coordinated assault on the Heart of Rage to attempt to silence the Cenotaph and end the storm. And when they failed, people got the impression that if the freelancers couldn't stop the Heart of Rage, what were they good for? They weren't there when humanity needed them most. So what good are they?
So why didn't the Sentinels?
The Sentinels managed to dodge the blame because it isn't their job to go out and silence relics, per se. Their job is to defend the city, which, granted, they failed to do, but at least they tried, and they lost a huge amount of Sentinels in the attempt. But basically, the idea is the freelancers have finally come up against a problem they couldn't solve, so they're useless to everybody now. Which, like, I'm not saying that's, like, not faulty logic, but I think that's the idea.
Bit much.
Like,
there would need to be more of a reason, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't feel like the Heart of Rage on its own is sufficient to come to the conclusion that, yes, all freelancers are just dead weight. They're no good for anything.
It's making creatures. Get rid of them. I am. And fix that relic. I will.
Like that chronicler or whatever, she is rude and petty.
Yeah, that her little discussion chain was interesting.
Good. Fix it.
But yeah, I still think humanity was a little harsh on the one organization that's willing to do what they do.
Yep. Because it's like, who else is gonna freaking, you know, go check on your Striders and stuff? Not the Sentinels.
I am currently experiencing a bug. There we go. I was frozen, but not frozen. That was very interesting.
Yep.
We've really got to figure these modified relics out. Great point. Terrible timing. Right. Sorry. Shoot now, talk later.
One more fragment we need. I'll go grab it.
Yeah, I just brought one. I do have to say it's really fun to play as the ninja.
Hell yeah. There's a super awesome YouTube video that I saw of some guy playing an Interceptor on Grandmaster 2. Man, he is just fucking dancing. Like, that guy is in a trance. Like, he is dancing, dodging, flying, bobbing, weaving everywhere. Nothing can keep up with him. Nothing can hit him. It was really cool to watch. It's like a 2-minute long clip. I'll have to find it and send it to you. But it made me want to play Interceptor for a second when I watched it.
Just for a second?
Just for a second, then I hopped back into my Ranger suit. And I'm like, oh yeah, the Ranger's fucking awesome.
Okay, so that
I really like how they do like the little flips when you jump and stuff.
Terrifying.
It
Yeah,
just,
the Interceptor has a lot of really cool tech where you can actually like dodging is actually faster than your forward flight speed.
Agreed.
So you can like intersperse your flying with occasional, like you break out of flight mode, dodge, re-engage flight mode to get extra speed,
So later, freelancer.
stuff like that.
Until next time, Gran.
at this moment, I prefer playing Anthem, and I'll especially prefer to play Anthem when my dad eventually gets it, but he's out of town, so he's gonna be in a hotel room for the next couple weeks.
Ooh, hotels.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not excited, but $2,500 a week times 2, because one for each parent. I looked at Dad, I'm like, you better not be complaining.
Yeah, I'll do just about anything for $5,000 in a week.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can take that any way you want to, but I'm serious.
Yeah, my, well, it's $2,500 a week, but I say times 2 because it's, my dad's getting $2,500 and my mom's getting $2,500. And
Yeah.
each of them, they're getting a lot more than most people because my mom has every single license that you can get in the United States for independent contract adjusters. Dad has the big ones and most of them. He doesn't have all of them, but he has most of them. But the big ones are New York and Hawaii because New York, the test is a pain in the ass, and it's just such a pain in the ass to get it. Like, it can take people upwards of, like, 2 years to try to get it.
Damn.
Yeah, and the test is hard as freaking balls. And Hawaii, there's a test, but most people don't get Hawaii because not much happens in Hawaii. The only time they see... What the hell? Okay. It said, please restart Anthem or something. What the hell?
Oh, yeah, it might have just lost connection to the service for a second. You just gotta reboot the game. It'll drop you right back into Fort Tarsus. Blit.
I'm here in Tarsus now, so
Oh.
I'm like, okay.
We'll
Alright,
we'll
whatever.
see if we're still in a squad. I went to the launch base where I normally go after missions because it loads faster.
I didn't get the exit thing. I didn't even get the summary.
Oh, that's weird. I've had that happen before. Actually, you might just want to restart your game. So the last time that happened to me, everything was like all fucked up. The game was not working properly, so I just had to restart it.
As in, like, quit and... Or
As in, like,
completely
close
restart?
application.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You might be able to get away with closing to the main menu. You could try that first if you wanted.
Yeah. I'm gonna come talk to
Oh,
Brian.
we're still in a squad together. I think we're all right. We'll just try it. We'll just try to power through it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Oh. Yep. But so yeah. And it's gonna be 6 10-hour days. So go to sit in a cubicle and answer phone calls and do all that for all that, and potentially overtime. But it's either gonna be 6 10s or 6 12s, but they're
Bryn,
rough.
you've gotten even more plants.
Why, yes.
My dad does
Thank
not
you
like
for
desk work.
noticing.
He prefers to
I was
be
keeping them in the
a
barracks,
field
but
adjuster, but in
I
this
was told that
case,
was a waste
it's
of
all the
equipment
wind
space.
that's hitting the northeast, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, that's so colorful. I don't know.
Nothing wrong with trying to brighten up
So
Sentinel HQ.
they may be gone for
I
3
tried the
weeks or
morale
something.
boost argument.
But hey, if
Didn't
it
go
sets
well.
us up
Isn't
for
growing
hail
all these a
season.
lot of work?
Oh, you have no idea. The watering schedule's a
Yeah.
lot. And I have to stop people from stealing them to impress their dates.
Yeah.
Stealing
Mom
from you?
likes it,
All the
kinda.
time.
Your
She
dates
really
must be
likes the
impressed
money,
with
of
this,
course,
Oh,
you know.
no, I don't date. It's not my thing.
Gotcha.
But
Thanks for telling me
she
about your
also
gardening,
likes
Bryn.
I
the
admit,
field
it's nice to have
with
someone
Dad.
actually inquire. I mean,
But
you
Dad's
usually
just like,
do
I have
about
to write a
everything.
desk.
But
I'm like, you
still
better not be
nice.
complaining about the money. He's like, I'm not complaining about the money. I just don't want to write a desk. Go have fun with the desk, Dad. And then, 2 hours down the road, Mom calls, I miss my dogs. Uh-huh. She's like, I don't miss you, but I miss the dogs.
Well, maybe just missing you goes without saying.
No, it's because she can talk to me and FaceTime me. She can't talk to them.
No.
But we're completely dog crazy, so.
Oh, yeah, a little too dog crazy, I would argue.
Most people would argue.
Guys,
That's okay.
you guys run like a dog ranch, honestly.
Honestly. Yeah. No. Honestly, though, if you were to meet them, you would probably understand.
I mean, I guess everybody has their favorite things.
Yeah.
I really enjoy cooking and video games. I would say are my two biggest hobbies.
I wouldn't say my dogs are my hobby, but
I would say you guys at the state you're at, like dogs are your hobby.
what the hell? Legendary marksman rifle?
Yeah, that was the pre-order bonus. The Light of the Legion. It's okay. Once you start getting gear like past power 18, it becomes useless, but it's a nice little fun thing to goof around with. I believe when you reload it from an empty mag, it fully recharges your shields, is the whole shtick. Yeah.
Kind of mad because I've been using basically the same freaking, what is it? Where is it? This uncommon light machine gun. I haven't found anything better for it. Night, Berkeley. And I haven't found any good replacement weapons. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, now I've used it enough to be able to craft a better one. I take it back.
Yeah, there you go. That's one of my favorite things about this game. Is it's like if you find a gun you like, just use it a lot, and you get the blueprint to craft more. That was something I always felt like Destiny needed.
Yeah, really.
Destiny, what it had the infusion system to try and do that. We're like, oh, your favorite piece of gear, you can just infuse it, make it better. But I prefer to like, oh, you have a gun you like, well here, you can craft as many as you want now to try and get a better version.
Yeah. I like that. I like it a lot, actually. Right. Didn't get that much gear that run. That's okay. Nope, nope, nope. So how long do you think Nick's gonna be mad at me?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I can't really say I've ever had him be mad at me. I don't mean to sound like a twit here, but honestly, sometimes I get the impression he's a little intimidated by me. But because let me qualify that. He's always very quick to defer to my statements on things. Like if he asks for my opinion, if he asks for my opinion on something, I'll tell him my opinion, and he'll agree with it like 9 times out of 10, and that's...
He does not do that with me.
Yeah, which, I mean, I'm not right all the time, so I don't advocate with agreeing on my opinions on everything, so...
And
but I don't know.
I'm not right on things either. I mean, he asked for my opinion on the game, and I gave it, but it was... and I asked him, I'm like, what did you want to hear? Because...
Yeah, that was the impression I got from the discussion with him, is it seems like he came into the discussion wanting a specific answer. And I'm just like, buddy, it's a video game. I mean, what's fun for one person is subjective. So just if it doesn't seem like your kind of game, if it doesn't look fun to you, don't buy it. I would never advocate doing something that isn't like fun when it comes to video games. So.
And I was like, and I told him, I'm like, maybe you should wait a little while to see, and maybe then your concerns will be met, or they'll be justified or something, you know, like, just
Yeah,
wait on it. And he was
and
like,
yeah,
I'm already buying the fucking game. Do I need to stamp it on my forehead? And then I'm like, then what the
okay.
hell do you want from me?
Yeah, so if you're already buying the game, why are you looking for positive reinforcement from other people?
But he wasn't even looking for positive reinforcement. He was asking specifically about the end game, and I said, the only thing I can tell you is there's a 90-day plan. This is an
Yeah,
MMO. They add things
yeah,
after launch. I mean, and that's typical. I mean, I've played World of Warcraft, I've played Diablo, I've played Destiny. You know,
yeah.
I've
It was
played my
funny.
fair share.
It was. I remember you saying that he said that, and when he gave me that line of texts where he was like asking about how the game was, and I gave him all my responses, he was like, I trust your opinions on these things, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like
I
like I
mean,
said, it's a work of art. You have to decide if it's valuable to you. Like
yeah.
this game is perfect for me, but that's just me.
Yeah, like,
He
it's
asked, so
great
like
for me. I like it.
he did the same thing too. He's like, how's the end game? And it's like, well, it's limited right now. We knew that going in. He came to me and he was like, I heard BioWare live, and I'm like, well, to my knowledge, this game has exactly everything BioWare said it would have for the end game, which is like, you got your 3 strongholds, your daily legendary contracts, and your free play rep and material grinding.
Yeah.
And that's, to me, that's a pretty okay end game to start. I mean, Vanilla WoW's end game is fucking boring, so I mean, it's
Definitely miss Rachel. My mom is definitely not gay. Happily married to a guy. My father. Don't know where you're going with this.
You can't rule out the fact that she might be bisexual. Come on. She might be happily married to a man, but she also might be just as happy if she were married to a woman. Oh. I don't. Disclaimer: I don't actually know anything about Kit's mom. I'm just making
I just blocked the user because they're like, send me spicy feet pics. I'm like,
Okay, buddy. Let me tell you, anybody out there who's watching who wants spicy feet pics, if you type that into Google, you'll get everything you're looking for. You don't have to bother random people that are streaming video games.
that is so true. God.
I never understood that mentality where you go to somebody, you're just trying to have fun and play video games, and somebody comes in and is like, ooh, I want to see your
It's kind of like
feet.
the same thing as like bullies. What's the point?
Well, I mean, the point is to see sexy feet pics, which if that's what you're into, cool. But why are you bothering random people on the internet who clearly
Yeah, it
are
was
not
more of
concerned with that?
the why are you bothering? That's what I meant.
It's like I said, you go onto Google, you type that in, you're set. I promise. I can verify through personal experience.
What the hell is this thing?
Follow the scavenger's trail.
Or I could just hit the wall.
Ow, I just got hit by lightning. Oof.
Ooh. And
I got hit by lightning while flying. That never happened to me before. I was literally just flying around in the air and then BAM! I was hit by a lightning bolt and fell. It was kind of interesting.
They look unharmed.
Alright, I'm here. I'm ready to help.
There will be many scars here, but not enough to overpower a strider without firing a shot. Do not open the cages yet. Not safe.
Right. Scars first.
I don't even have any inscriptions equipped anymore, and I kill everything in like 1 assault rifle bullet.
Any what?
I kill everything in like 1 bullet. I have all masterwork guns and gear equipped, and I just kill things. I just remember struggling for so long, like on hard and stuff. It just feels really good to just come in and show these scars who the real champion is.
I'll eventually swap to hard, but I'm just playing, you know?
I did everything on hard. The moment I booted up the game, I did everything on hard. I always do everything on the hardest difficulty possible where I can. Not that I care we're playing on normal, like we can do on normal, I don't care. It's
Yeah,
just
no. Oh, I know
I
you don't. I mean, if you did, then I'd hear about it, or you wouldn't be playing.
I just wouldn't be playing with you, yeah. I just like helping people.
Yeah. For me, honestly, I didn't even know that you could do hard. From the get-go.
The moment they gave me the ability to change the difficulty, I jacked it up to hard and never looked back. Just because I had heard that the drop rates are supposedly better on hard, but honestly, in my experience, I don't think they are.
Interesting.
I just like being challenged, I guess.
I'll try it eventually. I think when I kind of get gear somewhat situated, because right now it's just meh.
Our people opened
Yeah, for sure.
But mention of freelancer Kalish was killed in an attack.
It's not easy. I honestly don't recommend it early on. The first ever story mission, right after they let you pick your starting javelin, I did it on hard, and I beat it, but man, it was a struggle. Like, I spent a lot of time just cowering behind my shield as a Colossus. You could tell that you're not really supposed to start on that.
Oh my god, we have an Iron Man?
Too many people doing unoriginal Iron Man cosplays. 010 would not Tony Stark again.
I kind of like how I did my interceptor.
We're getting close.
I'm very happy with how my Ranger looks. I did a black, gold, and blue color scheme.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just did basically like red and then variations of black and gray.
Yeah, I have the cleanest possible wear state, but I actually like my javelin to look a little battle worn. Gives it some personality.
Yep. Same. I kind of like it looking different. Honestly, I'm not even gonna sweat it about Nick though, 'cause it was just like, it was just one of those things where he wanted something and he didn't communicate it. And I could not tell. And then he gets mad at you and then he won't even, and he's like, you know what, just forget about it. I'm never coming to you with anything again. And this, and I'm like, oh no, you opened this can of worms, we're gonna finish it. But then he ignored me.
Yeah, that seems very unreasonably rude when you're just asking somebody for an opinion on a video game. I was actually going to bring it up to him, but I remembered you said you didn't want me to mention it, so I kept my lips shut, even though I really wanted to talk to him about it.
I honestly, it bothered me so much that, like, because, I'll admit, we're both stubborn people. I got frustrated. And things, and, I got confused, just biased, I couldn't look at it objectively at that point, so I took pictures of the entire conversation and sent it to a couple friends, and they're like, both of you got frustrated, but it did seem like he wasn't able to communicate, and they were confused on what he wanted, and I was like, so it was not just me, because that was what I needed to know, like, yeah, I said some things, he said things, I said things, because we both got frustrated. But
yeah, like I said the other day, Prophet's, he's just very idiosyncratic. He's a very odd dude. I wouldn't take too much of what he does or says too seriously.
I'm not even sweating it or anything. The only reason I took the pictures, honestly, was because I needed to know if it was me, I wanted to own up to it.
Well, because it sounds like he just came out of, like, nowhere, like, out of the blue, with just like, why won't you tell me what I want to hear about the video game? And it's like, whoa, okay, back up. Just cool your jets.
Yeah, it was just like, and when he asked about the endgame, I'm like, I'm not there yet, but from what I understand, there's not a ton right now, but you know what, that's okay, because they're supposed to be adding more pretty dang quick.
Yeah.
And I said that that's how it goes, and then he got frustrated. He's like, this is, capitalism and video games business is corrupt, and I was like, what the fuck, where did...
Just calm
and it was like,
down, brother.
And he's got into that before. I'm like,
I mean,
most of the video games do it, and I brought up Monster Hunter, and I was like, in my opinion, they promised things and they didn't know, and he got mad at
And
me for
I'm
that.
okay. Wait, no, hold on. He came to me and he said, "Oh yeah, Angry Joe says that Anthem is super repetitive. I've heard it's repetitive." I sat there and I'm like, "You're a big fan of Monster Hunter. That's one of the most repetitive games I know." And he's like, "No, it's different. There's 14 different weapons." And I'm like, "Well, this game has 4 different classes, each with 12 different abilities and 27 different weapon types." It's like, I'm failing to see where Monster Hunter is massively more or less repetitive than Anthem. But,
yeah, and I mean,
and then at the end,
yeah.
well, but at the end he agreed with me. He's like, "No, you're right." So that's funny that with you, like you bring up Monster Hunter, and he says, "No, it's different." But then once I got done with my explanation, he was like, "No, I guess you're right. It sounds like Anthem has more variety than Monster Hunter." It's like, okay.
He told me if you don't like the game, then uninstall it. And I was like, I like the game, but I'm bored with it because, you know, they said remember when we were playing the demo, and that was my first experience, and y'all were like, yeah, there's gonna be free DLCs and lots of collaborations and stuff like that. Like, we've gotten some of it, but I feel like the hype.
They've done lots of collabs, but like, they've taken a different tack with their whole approach to new content with World, where it's like the previous Monster Hunter games, they were all handheld, and so what you'd get was like every couple of months, they would just add new monsters or new versions of old monsters, and they would add G rank. Like, it was fairly regular when they would just, even if it was just like reskinned to like challenging versions of monsters, it was like constant. Like every 2 months or so, we'd just get a new bundle of monsters to fuck around with. With the World, that hasn't been the case. Now, they've never said that it would be, but it's very different from all the other Monster Hunter games. So I don't blame the people who were caught by surprise. Like, man, this game seems to get way less content updates than like Monster Hunter 4 did.
And I mean, the collaborations were cool in the beginning, but now they're just like, meh. It's kind of the same thing, or, you know, I mean, it's like, you play it once or twice, but there's, at least for me, like the Witcher one, I played it once and I didn't go back because there's just too annoying.
That's kind of how all the collabs are. It's like, oh, cool, another gimmick weapon that isn't actually any good when you're trying to fight tempered monsters. It's like,
yeah, and it's like, or it's not fun, or like for me, like the Lichen fight, I got through it. It was fine, but it was like, I didn't like how limited Geralt felt. He felt very odd. And Igni recharged so freaking slow, it seemed to me, and it was just the entire thing. I was like, I don't really want to do this again.
I can't actually comment on that because that event came out and I didn't even bother playing it.
I prefer ES. What's ES over Monster Hunter? What's ES, Seth? Yeah.
I think I know what he's talking about. There's some other game that came out recently that is very, very similar to Monster Hunter in like a core gameplay loop that a lot of people have taken to. I don't remember the name.
Elder Scrolls. Okay, yeah. No, never mind.
Elder Scrolls and Monster Hunter are like 2 completely different beasts.
Yeah.
I would say you can't even compare them.
But I mean, if you prefer one type of gameplay over another, then yeah. I mean,
yeah, like if you just don't like a certain genre, that's fine.
What the hell? Connection to the server has been lost again. What the hell is this? Why does it keep
doing you're not in the squad with me anymore.
Okay, well then I will fix that. Oh well, it put me with Yarrow, so I'll just go talk with Yarrow.
Yeah, you can go ahead and take care of your stuff. Just reinvite me to the group whenever you're ready to go.
Wait,
I'm chilling in the launch bay.
Yes, they're
what
safe.
happened with Dix?
I fear they
oh,
won't be
damn.
counting on freelancers anytime soon.
That's understandable.
Oh, can I go kill him?
Just when we were making progress, you know?
What do we know about this?
Oh yeah, you kill Diggs eventually, don't worry. He gets his just desserts.
I remember that a bunch of freelancer links were missing.
That's right. He could learn about contracts from those. Maybe a lot more. Coward. He knows nothing about the damage.
Justice desserts. The most delicious flavor of dessert.
Truth. Meanwhile, you must continue your work. It's more important
I am
than that.
currently in the launch bay attempting to snipe people with flares. Bam. Pop that motherfucker right on the noggin with one.
Oh, that's funny.
It's like basketball. It's like shooting a hoop in basketball. It's such a great feeling to fling a flare up and just have it boop right off somebody's head.
No. I do find that interesting about essentially the Nick thing. I don't know why I keep going back to it. It's more of, it's like, what did I miss?
I meant to tell you more about this when I came into the party, but I didn't want to repeat it because Alpha had already heard it. But like the other night, what was it? I'd have to go back at the messages to actually look what he said, but I'll paraphrase. He had mentioned like the day before how like, oh yeah, Angry Joe says Fort Tarsus is super dead. So I had sent him some pictures of my Fort Tarsus, which is like super jacked up, super lively, all kinds of shit going on because I beat the campaign. And I'm like, I sent a picture. I'm like, here's this dead Fort Tarsus that Joe was talking about. And he responded with like,
Commander, can I call you
why are you tormenting me? I'm not getting the game. And I sent back, oh, so you decided not to get it? And he's like, no, the decision was made for me. And so I got confused. And I thought that he was like taking the advice I had given him as gospel, which I said, in your financial situation, I would not be spending money on video games. And so I'm like, are you trying to put that decision on me? Because if so, that's really petty. But then he said, no, my fucking cat had a heart attack, and I'm gonna have to spend all the money on the vet bills. And so then he invited me to a party, and he was drunk, like sounding like he had just got done crying. And it's like, you know, like a family pet, I understand, like there's a lot of sentimental value there, and it's really sucks when your pet is going through hard times, but it's like, I tried to level with him a little bit, although I didn't come right out and say it. It's like, if you're as poor as you are, you probably should just put the cat down, because honestly, it doesn't sound like it's going to be getting the life it needs if you guys can't even budget vet bills for it. And he said it's like, oh, it's super old and it has all kinds of health problems, and it's like, like, literally anytime I'm in a party with Prophet, he almost never shuts up about how he's poor, the bills are stacking up, and he feels bad, yada, yada, yada. It's like, I really feel like you shouldn't be worrying about the cat right now. Like, and like I said, like, I understand the sentimental value of family pets, but you gotta, and there comes a point where you have to put it in perspective, where it's just not worth it.
Pets are a luxury.
Yeah, pets are a luxury. That's what I said to him, because I didn't want to come right out and say, like, you should kill the cat. I didn't say that, because I didn't want to be cruel.
That's kind of crossing
But I
the
said,
line.
like, you know, a pet's a luxury. If you can't afford it, you probably just need to reconsider having a pet. Because he was telling me stories about how, oh, well, my whatever, the roommate I live with, or his dad or whatever, is always making fun of me for not having a job, and I feel bad not being able to help paying with the bills. And it's like, it seems to me like you should be focused on educating yourself or getting a job. I wouldn't be worrying about the cat, and I wouldn't be worrying about video games for sure. But it was...
Of course I forgive
it was, I was in the party with him for like 2 hours, and like I said, he just sounded like he was on the verge of crying, and he had gotten like wicked drunk off some rum. And it's like, man, I don't...
He texted me, and he said I got a new headset. He got a Turtle Beach headset, apparently.
Dozens of warriors silencing cataclysms.
I was
for him, I guess.
Then Freemark was destroyed.
Okay.
And then the freelancers went to the heart of rage.
Just sitting there thinking,
and now
I would have put that towards education, but okay.
Or the cat that's apparently so important, but yeah.
Yeah, he didn't tell me about the cat. He was just like, yeah, you won't be able to hear anyone, like, you know, screaming or echoes or anything. I'm like, well, it really wasn't that bad, but...
Yeah, I mean, it was slightly annoying, but it wasn't like he couldn't fix it easily. It wasn't a problem most of the time.
he just muted out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what his... He's a weird dude, like I said. It's like... It was very uncomfortable sitting in the party with him, as he just had a serious, like, existential breakdown over a cat.
Not to mention bakers, doctors, custodians.
I love cats.
People
Like
will help where they can.
I'm one of those
I just
people
want
where I'm
things
not
to
really a
be like
cat
they
person or
were.
a dog person. I
Do you
love
think that's
cats and
possible?
dogs pretty much equally. Um, but even then, I was like, this is
More than possible.
kind of weird.
You'll be safe again. I
He's,
promise.
I think he's just going through a rough
won't hold you to
time
that,
right
but-
now.
Thank
Yeah, on top of his girlfriend breaking up with him, which I think he's overthinking a little too much. But I understand being in that mindset where you wanna play 20 questions with yourself. But yeah, it's interesting, dude. Hey,
Borderlands
I just
3.
tried to.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's all good. Borderlands 3 better be announced soon. That's all I can say about Borderlands 3.
Yeah, he was saying, I hope Borderlands 3 finally comes out this year. I was like, Borderlands 3? Has it not been
I
like in
don't
the
think
works
it'll
for a
come out.
bazillion years?
Nobody knows anything. They haven't said anything about it. There's been no official information from Gearbox or 2K
Here's a
about
question.
Borderlands.
How
Here's an
many
answer.
Pokemon games have come out since Borderlands 2 was released?
Like a bajillion. They squirt out 2 Pokemon games like every 6 months. Like,
What's going on?
Hey,
Borderlands.
people
I mean,
pay money for it.
I liked Pokemon. I had a phase where I was super into Pokemon. I'm not bagging on people that release it. They
No,
release a
I
lot
know
of
what you
Pokemon.
mean.
Good heart, but
Oh.
It's like the Apple of video games. They just pop out a new one every 6 months.
I mean, I got Sun and Moon, and then I got Let's Go Eevee. Eevee's really fun. I do
Sure,
like
just
that
routine,
one.
right?
And then I've got some friends at college that are like,
I fight.
literally showed up
After
and
I
just like,
notice one
like,
of them
oh
from
my
my youth.
god. I'm like, oh
He
my
spat and
god, what is,
cursed me,
whoa,
but I
you
could
are,
see fear
woo,
in
what is
his
that
eyes.
glint in your
did you do?
eye?
What would you have done?
Ooh, what is going, Pokemon! I'm like, oh god.
Pokemon book and chair just came
They're
out. Whoa. It's
like,
like,
it's called Sword and Shield and it's coming out. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna back away from this crazy person in front of me.
They've already started running out of ideas for new Pokemon. I'm telling you, they're gonna start running out of names for Pokemon
Flower
games. It's
Bunny.
eventually gonna.
There is
Yeah.
a Fire Bunny in the new one actually.
The one the where I drew the line was where I learned. I had a buddy of mine that was super into
yes.
Pokemon, and he was telling me about it. And there is literally a Pokemon that is garbage. He's called Garbodor, and he's literally just
Do
garbage.
you agree?
And I'm like,
That's surprising.
I see the design team is literally just looking around the room when they're coming to design new Pokemon. He was telling me too, there's another Pokemon that's just a key ring. It's just a ring with a bunch of keys on it. It's
But it
like,
didn't find
okay, this is
You
kind of
remember,
sad.
my friend,
Gearbox
freelancer
hasn't
guy,
said shit on anything
somewhere
for ages.
out in the jungle.
This
I
is
did.
true.
Oh, speaking of Nick, he just sent me a message. He says you're still up. To which I will respond,
Out plain.
Yeah.
no,
You see?
you're hallucinating.
My fault.
Stop drinking all the alcohol. I won't say that. But...
Yeah.
Sometimes we're wrong. That's how we learn to do better next time.
Is alcohol
No, I don't
cheaper
actually.
where they live?
My arrogance.
I don't know. I mean,
They
you can
seem
get
to go
alcohol pretty
through a
cheap.
lot of it
After that,
for
If
their
yeah,
financial
I was
situation.
actually thinking that to myself the other night after I got done talking to him. It's like, man, for people as poor as him, they spend a lot of money on booze.
The outlaw?
But I guess I mean it's just how you deal with being poor for them.
I guess.
That's not how I choose to deal with being
Wouldn't
poor.
the coping mechanism be save that money for something that you need?
Yeah, he always talks about. I think it was rum. Was it rum or like whiskey? He's always talking about. I want to buy the good rum, but I can't afford it. And it's like I don't think rum is a priority right now for you, buddy. I mean, excuse me for being presumptuous, but you're complaining about not being able to pay bills. I think the rum should be not on the list.
I think
I
it's
mean,
also potentially just the family thing because that sort of thing is more like passed down by example. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. My grandfather was an alcoholic, and for me, I like the only alcohol that I've ever really liked. And I quit the game. I'm trying to get it to reconnect to the online services. Oh, hey, it's
That's
raining
fine.
now.
Take your time. I'm just bouncing around the launch bay, checking out people's fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, I like a lot of different types of booze, and I enjoy drinking, but I know what kind of person I am. I have a very enthusiastic personality. That's how my girlfriend puts it. And so I know that if I become the kind of person that has to have a beer every day after work, it's just gonna spiral out of control. So
Yeah.
I will have booze on a special occasion, like birthdays or special events, but I do not on your standard garden variety work week, I will not drink at all. I just
I mean, like I poured like half a glass of mead tonight, and I've drank maybe half of that half, and I'm just gonna put the rest. I'll cover it up, put it in the fridge, and I'll drink the rest at some point this weekend. But
yeah, that's the other thing too. When you have like expensive or savory alcohols, like you're not supposed to drink a lot. Like rum, you might pour yourself one glass of that, and that will be it for the evening. You're not really supposed to just be chugging glass after glass of rum.
Yeah. Well,
Not
I mean, for
unless you've got an
me,
issue.
I haven't tried a ton. Like, I've not tried beer because my family, we don't like beer.
I'm not really big into beer either. I'm very limited on what I like in terms of beer.
We they like sour amaretto. Occasionally get some of those like little shots of like the special little mixers with the vodka or whatever. Like, I wanted to try
Yeah.
the strawberry and cream vodka shots or whatever. I still have yet to actually try one just because I haven't tried it yet. But
Vodka and cream is like cocaine. That's my favorite
yeah,
liquor.
we tried the butterscotch cream and the vodka. That was pretty good mixed together. Here, let me invite you to thing.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. And stuff, but like I wanted to try mead because Skyrim. And
I like mead.
yeah, it actually is really good. There's a Texas meadery here, like an hour away, so I'd like to go because they actually make really good stuff and whatnot. And then I've tried one margarita. There's only one margarita. My dad likes margaritas, but again, he doesn't drink a lot. He drinks maybe one margarita a month, maybe. Sometimes maybe a little bit more, but I mean no more than maybe like 12 a year or something. Like not a lot.
Yeah.
What's this? What's this? And you know, we'll have like a margarita. We'll like split a margarita or something. And do the like the what am I trying to think of here? Sorry, my brain's like, hey, it's like night and you woke up like really early. But you know, we like to sit out on the back porch under the stars with the bonfire or the chimneys or something going. But for me it's like my mom's dad was an alcoholic. And he got mean and threw things, so she's always like paranoid, like, okay, don't turn into an alcoholic on me, don't turn into an alcoholic on me. But I don't like alcohol that much. Mead is good just because it almost tastes like apple juice, but then, you know, the alcohol hits after. But I don't chug it. Like, I can't chug it. It just, because that
Well,
alcohol
like I said,
taste.
it's a savory drink. You're supposed to take your time with it. Yeah.
I see some people that just chug, and I'm like, how?
Yeah, it's not really how I would do it.
I'm just sitting there thinking about the throat and the burning. Like, how can you just? Do you have no sensory feeling in your throat? Like, what? How?
Yep.
I'm.
Like I said, you're an ass. Like I said, you're not supposed to chug them. Nope.
Yeah.
That's that. You'll get the good burn. You try to chug.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just doing a little bit of fashion.
You're good. I'm actually in the forge myself.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
That.
I don't think I got the blue right. Let me double check with the blue.
Nope. Nope.
Yep, I did not get the blue right. I knew I didn't. Bam, that is the royal blue that I wanted.
Nice.
Looking spiff.
The fashion's pretty good in this game.
Oh yeah, the fashion is the most important thing in most games for me nowadays. And this game is definitely up there. Make sure I got the right ordnance launcher equipped.
I haven't messed with it too much just because I've been wanting to play more, but I've done a little bit.
So honestly, if nobody's on sometimes, I will just sit there and do the fashion for days. I'll just sit there and play with... I'm really... Like, I'm not really an artist, but I really appreciate, like, the art of mixing different colors together to look well.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, the right amount of darkness and saturation and stuff, so I just like to sit there and experiment.
Yeah. So I have a question for you. At what point do I get blue, like a rare interceptor or whatever?
Blues will start dropping for you really regularly around the time you hit level 16.
Right. Okay, hang on. I'm sorry. Like I have blue weapons and then all but one blue gear. But what I'm saying is your overall number, the overall power number, that is still green. So I thought, I was just assuming if you got mostly blue, then it would change to blue, but it's not.
No, how it works, if you look at that number in the top right where it says like uncommon interceptor, there's a bar beneath it. That bar increases as the total, as your power level goes up. Once that bar fills up all the way, you hit the next rarity tier for your javelin.
Okay. Interesting.
But don't worry, you'll get there eventually. The power level of the gear that's dropping for you should be slowly but surely creeping up.
It is.
You'll get there eventually. What was I just changing?
Yep.
Okay, that was why.
And I'm not really worried about it. Or see, again, it says I am not ready. That bullshit. Fine, I'll go back and
I would just try backing out to the select screen, reselect a mission, and then try.
I've tried that, and it doesn't reset it for whatever reason. I guess it's just I have a glitch, and that's a quite annoying glitch, actually.
There you go, we're good.
Yay! Shoot.
Chunkerino.
Yep. Dogs are gonna be pissed as hell when I kick them off so that I can make my bed later. Okay.
That's right, they'll be able to deal with it.
Yeah, they will. I'll just have to deal with some growling.
Ooh, what is this? No. Right. Taking a break from the ranger. Time for the big chunk to come in and murder some people.
You're leaving the sexy ranger behind?
I mean, Colossus is sexy too. He's just sexy in different ways. Honestly, I get really excited when I see how many health segments I have with my Colossus. It's like, bring it on, you shitty game. I can take whatever you're dishing out. When I have all my sigils equipped, I counted it at one point, and I have something like 40 or 50 health segments. I can just sit there and eat damage for years. It's fun. That, and I've been meaning to play around more with this Masterwork railgun I got for the Colossus, so that'll be fun.
Hey, that works.
To goof off with.
Someone that I know.
That's all it does,
Facebook.
apparently.
What? It does what?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. The Masterwork railgun, all it does is just have 2 charges. You can just fire it twice before having to wait for a cooldown.
That
it's pretty cool.
Sounds annoying, actually.
No, I like it. It just has 2 charges. I can pop a motherfucker and pop a motherfucker and set the world on fire, which is always preferable.
Sending you the location now?
Always a viable option, just set everything on fire.
Do you want to link in on this?
No, you've heard what they say about ciphers. One's a party, two's a crowd.
That's not how that saying goes.
Yeah. Oh, and
right, I'll just
Owen is like,
we doing this mission or what?
where are we going?
I do not like Owen. You'll eventually not like him too. Small spoiler, but
Tarsus herself?
right. Is he like a bad guy, or is it just that insecurity of his?
it's just the insecurity. It's his obsession with wanting to be a javelin pilot.
Yes, but you have to admit, the heart of rage is a monster.
I do find it interesting how like each cipher has to essentially lose a bit of themselves to harness the Anthem.
Yeah, I find everything behind the ciphers to be quite fascinating, to be honest.
Yeah. I also find his backstory quite sad too.
Yeah, he was just a poor street urchin.
Yeah, well, I think it was more of the fact that his family didn't
his family gave him up.
They were just like, here, dropped you off and walked off. It was like, damn. You can't even freaking tell? Like,
yeah, sometimes that's how it goes.
Might not have a choice, but at least you're told.
Yeah. What the heck am I looking for here? Locate the tomb.
Locating the tomb.
I don't know what the heck. It's trying to point me in a certain direction, but I don't know where it wants me to go.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, no. Okay, hold on. Oh, I see it. We gotta just go around the way here.
Okay.
Ooh, crafting material, gimme. Love me some crafties. Honestly, I'm just happy to have a decent railgun again. I really like the railgun ability, but I never seem to be able to find a good one.
I have not played railgun, I don't believe, so. Its whole shtick is that it does plus 50% damage to armor. It's really good for dealing with bosses and like the Skyrim enforcers and stuff. Where the hell's the tomb?
Yeah, I don't know. They're just like advancing quest steps. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't remember this mission.
Look at this place.
Great.
Okay.
I've got Halleck practically climbing my amplifier to watch.
You think this is really it?
I don't suppose we have to go into the water, do we?
I'm a moron. I flew right past it. If you come towards me, the entrance is right here. This is why I've got the big dome.
Oh, I see it.
If you want Prophet to be your friend, say that around him. He loses his shit whenever I say the big dumb. He just starts laughing his poor little ass off. It's like, I like to think I'm a pretty funny person, but I don't actually think I'm that funny, but he just has the strangest reactions to the things I say sometimes, where he will just start, like, bawling laughter. I'm like, okay, at least I have an audience, I guess. You know what? Oh yeah, that's right. He sent me a message. I never even responded to it. So hold on. Let's see if I'm gonna do a thing.
Oh, you're good.
I'm gonna suggest him.
You're gonna suggest him?
Yeah. If you want to invite him, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I just feel it would be easier than sitting there swapping messages with him. But if you're uncomfortable inviting him to the party, don't worry about it.
Kinda uncomfortable, but at the same time, it's like it's his problem, not
I mean,
mine.
I'll be here with you, so. But yeah, like I said, if you're uncomfortable, it's still cool. I'll message
It's
you
not
later
like
and
I'm uncomfortable. It's just like he doesn't want to talk about it. I kind of would like to resolve it one way or another, but he like absolutely refused. And then next thing I know, he's texting me pictures of food, like 3 days later.
Yeah,
but it's
I mean,
like, and I literally went to my dad and I'm like, okay, is this a guy thing? What is this? And he's like, I don't freaking know. I'm like, this is not helpful. You're part of the bro code. Explain this
well,
shit.
If you'll allow me to preach for a little bit here, honestly, I've never found any man that really lives up to the stereotype of being a man. I don't really know. I mean, my thing is, and maybe I'll sound cliche when I say this, but whatever, is
And that's what I try to do. Yeah. Nope. I try to do that, but it's also if I have a disagreement with someone, I want to know what led to said disagreement, what I could have potentially prevented. Kind of want to know the reason why, sort of a thing. But that's also a two-way street, you know? So unless it's like you fucked up, which I think in this case it was just a bit of a muddy hole. But I'm gonna invite him, so aka this conversation didn't happen. No, it's not. It's gonna happen eventually, and I'm not gonna be on for much longer anyway, so.
I'm just blowing off, doing stuff like schoolwork
I
and
just
stuff.
want to get like one or two more things done, and then I'm gonna be off to sleep. I could technically stay up for like a bazillion hours because I don't have any more schoolwork or anything. Well, no, actually.
I gotta work
I've got
tomorrow, honestly.
I've got math, but I have like 4 days off. So.
Yeah, today, oh, fuck. That was probably a sign that I'm tired. Today was Wednesday. Wednesday, I don't work, I just go to school. But today was Wednesday. I do have to work tomorrow.
Nope. I go to school
masterwork.
Mondays and Wednesdays, so. But I'm there all day. Oh, you're a big boy.
You're a big boy.
I do like the acid spray. It's nice.
Yeah. That acid bomb is my favorite ability for the interceptor. It's just because it has a huge blast radius.
It works so well.
Honestly, that's what I like about all the javelins. They all just work really well.
It's like, depending on what you want to do. Just whatever you feel like playing that day. I really like the fact that you only have to level one time.
Yep, and they make gearing additional javelins super easy. Once you get to the point in the game where I'm at, the game just showers you in all kinds of components for every javelin, no matter what you're playing. So if you ever want to switch to a different one, it's super easy.
Oh, if we're doing this. I like the puzzles in this game. They're different.
Some of them are mildly annoying to me. There's some puzzles later on where I don't understand the logic you're supposed to derive. And I literally just sit there spinning the switches until I just brute force the solution.
Oh my god.
There's one side quest line in specific later on where it's like just like moon logic. The game just shows you a wall of random symbols, and you're supposed to somehow know which ones are the right ones.
Yeah, that is a bit annoying. So. we've got a triangle.
I'll try inviting him again.
I did invite him.
The door's opening.
Nice work.
So.
Yeah, I know. I was just sending another one to see what his deal is.
He might just not want to join. But I extended the olive branch, so that's that. Or at least.
No sign of a javelin, but I think we just found General Tarsus.
Maybe it's not necessarily a olive branch, but I extended the invite. So.
I'll answer to the end.
He could also be, he's playing Titanfall too, so he could just be in the middle of it or whatever.
Faye?
Uh-oh.
We have a complication.
Uh-oh.
He's a cipher projection, a strong one.
Hello again, Freelancer. Happy to see you.
Damn.
What do you want?
Same as you. I want her javelin. The one that conquered the Heart of Rage.
Why? Are you a history buff?
Scary.
Someone's got to inherit what she left behind. I deserve to carry on her legacy.
He's stalling. We can use that. Keep him talking while I break into Dominion communications.
You think you're the next General Tarsus? I had no idea the Dominion was that delusional.
We don't need to be enemies, Freelancer.
Sure we do.
You think I even give one damn about the Cenotaph or the Heart of Rage? All I want is
he
the
didn't want to
Anthem of
join.
creation. Imagine all the good that we could do. We decide what's best for the world. The power of pure creation at our fingertips.
Yep, this is the cutscene where I lost all interest in the Monitor as a villain.
Bastion matters more to me.
If they're so damn precious to you, have them. Just give me the Javelin of Dawn.
He literally is just like, I'm going to negotiate for this.
Saturday morning cartoon villain right here.
For all those lives. That's generous, don't you think?
Hopefully they give us a better one.
I'm picking up Dominion
I don't want to conquer the Heart of Rage. I just want to be a god. Like, yeah, just want to be a god.
You've got a god complex. Got it. So I take it he's not joining?
Get glitched.
Nah, I sent him a message saying just playing with, that I was playing with you, and he just responded, fun, period, and then he said he would be heading to bed soon.
Okay.
Maybe I'm reading into it too much, but it seemed kind of snide. Just a little.
If this essentially ruins a 5-year relationship, then what kind of
that would be really
was it
pathetic.
really?
I don't think it's gonna go that far. But
I don't think it will either, but it's like I did
I would probably stop being friends with him if he did that to you. I was like, you didn't tell me the good things about the anthems or what I wanted to hear.
You want to see the screenshots of the messages and do that, I will happily send
that's up to you. I'm not gonna lie.
If
I
you
wouldn't
want
mind
to
looking
see
at
it,
them.
that's fine. I literally don't care. It's like I said some stuff that it was more of I was getting frustrated, and I literally told him like, what do you want from me? And he was like, no. And I got frustrated because it's like I asked him, I'm like, okay, I do not have the answers for you. We have already gone over that. So what is it that you want from me? Because if my answers are not good enough, if they're not, covering the bases or whatever it's supposed to cover, what did I miss? What do you want from me? What the hell am I supposed to say?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I would lose a massive amount of respect for him if he would have that were to stick with him. They're like, oh, I need the ball. Well, how's the end game? Why aren't you telling me that it's good so I can buy it? I need confirmation last. So, I don't like his reliance on YouTubers too to get.
Yeah, it's like, and YouTubers like Angry Joe, I mean, he's angry in his username. I don't trust him if he's got angry in his username and, like, that's his deal, is he's angry.
Well, and the thing is, too, is I've never liked Angry Joe, because he always just seems like the kind of person that sees what he wants to see in a game. Like,
I've never watched
he
anything.
I've watched like 2 or 3 videos. I learned all I needed to know. And he's the kind of person where the first impression literally is everything. He will judge a book by its cover.
Okay,
I'm coming. Just let me work my way over to you.
What in the heck was that? Oh, okay.
We're good. Cleaned it up.
No. It grabbed me and it was like, oh, you're dead. I'm like, okay. This is a thing. This is a thing.
How's it look, Faye?
The tomb is clear, but there are more outside.
They don't give up, do they?
Hey, here's a collectible spot and a room. And another collectible spot. I think he'll eventually get over it.
I hope so, for his sake.
Yeah. For me, it's like, it's kind of the same, along the same lines as the Australian guy was way back when. If you've got that big of a problem, then there's nothing I can do, and I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Literally, I know it sounds like I'm worried about. The only thing is just again, 5-year relationship, and it's just, is there something I could have done to prevent it? That is where I
wouldn't worry about that. Nick is just like idiosyncratic. That's the word of the day today. He's a weirdo. That's the most polite word I can think of for what I want to say. So. The other way of saying it is he's a fucking weirdo. And I mean, I guess everybody's weird to some degree. But...
Everyone has their own idiosyncrasies. Okay, I'll just overheat again. Okay, that's great. Thanks.
There's a Gauss turret that probably hit you.
Twice.
Yeah, they're pretty... There's 2 of them.
I passed 3 of them, so...
I'm just dropping the railgun on them, letting them have it.
I'm just going bye-bye. I'm like, nope, I got no...
These turrets want a tango. I'm ready. Let's roll.
I'm getting really sick of that guy.
I'm all about the
I didn't
tango.
expect us to run into this much trouble. I expected dangerous wildlife. Maybe scars.
This is the second time I've run into the Monitor. I think I'd actually prefer an R6.
Aw, you ate my railgun shot, you loser. Come on, there we go. I'm trying to line up a railgun headshot on that guy, and Mr. Iron Man here just runs right in front of my aim and eats it.
Oof.
They need to make it so you can shoot through your teammates, because that happens a lot to me. I'm sure I do it to other people, because the Colossus is huge and chunky.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's more realism to, you know, make, your bullets bounce off of each other. But
I guess, but it's still slightly annoying.
Okay, that Iron Man looks really ugly, I'm sorry, but it does.
He did a really bad job. Like, I've seen good Iron Mans, and that's not one of them. You need to go with like a very... First of all, you need to use metallic red, not matte red. And it needs to be a much darker red than that.
Yeah.
And second of all, you need... The yellow parts of Iron Man's suit are really more of a brass color than just yellow. But I guess that guy just didn't care. He's ready to be the Iron Man's. Oh yeah, that's right, I got a masterwork. Ooh, I got a masterwork grenade launcher.
Nice!
Insult and injury. Grenade... defeating an enemy clears harmful status effects and boosts effect resistance by 75% for 10 seconds. Ooh.
Sounds good.
I like. It has plus 100% ammo capacity too. I'll take it.
Especially on a
I
grenade
like.
launcher.
Yeah, I like me some spicy grenades. So.
Yeah, those are
Thank
good.
you. Yeah, honestly, I need to get in the habit of using the autocannons and the grenade launchers because they're really good.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think you were going to make it.
Get those brackets up to the cockpit, unlock the control
Halleck's kind of a bit annoying.
Amplify is
I like
secure.
Halleck. He
Check the breakers.
is
Done.
very
Got 'em when I came in.
irrationally angry about the fact that
Well, I guess
you
you
saved his
something.
life.
Besides
I don't
getting
really
the monitor
understand
on our
that, but
trail.
he
Wait, seriously?
quickly
That's
evolves
hilarious,
past that. I don't understand the logic where it's like, I wanted to have just die for no reason. Why did you stop that from happening? And it's like,
you, not me.
he
And
was
without
dying
us,
for
you
no
wouldn't have found the
reason.
general's signet.
That?
Admit it.
He's like,
You
no,
needed me.
I wanted to
You
stay
still need
behind.
me.
I alone could have killed those 3 titans that
Save it.
single-handedly
We have more
murdered 50
important
other
things to
freelancers.
discuss. The monitor
I
is
do
after the
wonder
Faye.
who was the particular writer behind that.
Power, but the Cenotaph
Yeah,
does
like some
the
of the
Anthem of
character
creation
motivations in this
is
game are really
everything. To
corny.
control it is everything.
Not super
okay.
big
I don't
on
even
it.
know
What
if
could he
that's
even do with
corny.
it?
I think
What could
that's
he do with the power of life
stupid
and death,
and
creation and destruction?
not.
He would be a god.
Well,
It
it's
doesn't
very
make
cliched.
sense. It's not common sense.
Like, clearly
Human nature
Halleck
is
should
to
be able to
survive,
recognize...
not to freaking
The Shakers
die.
couldn't, the Dominion can't.
Listen to
Yeah,
me.
and Halleck should be
He's
able to
heard
recognize
it.
that he stood
I
no
know he
chance of
has. It's
silencing
in his
the heart
voice.
on
I
his
can
own.
just
Like,
Yeah, no.
if
feel
the
it.
freelancer didn't get him out of there,
He
he would
won't
have just
stop.
died, and there
He'll
would have been
never
one
stop
less
unless he
person to
figures
carry
it
on the
out.
fight.
I know he won't.
That is a very interesting looking grenade launcher.
One
It
thing I
reminds
think we
me
can all
of that
agree
one
on
brand
is
of
it's
drinking
getting
cup.
pretty dangerous out there, right?
I don't
And,
remember what
since
it's
Faye
called,
has
but
the
it's
whole
just like, it's
Cypher
white,
thing under control,
like teal and pink
why don't
drinking
I watch
cups
you
that you
back
see
to
in
the field?
restaurants.
What
That is
about
the
this
color
old
scheme it
chef in
has.
here? Look, I could pilot this.
No.
Bloop. There
No.
we go. I have 2 big ass
That's
fucking
mine.
shooters
Custom
equipped.
built. You couldn't even walk in it. No! You have no idea what the heart of rage can do to a person.
I'll be fine.
Really? Have you ever fought anything out there? Scars, a chimera.
I would learn along the way.
Big ass
remember
fucking
Princess Sims?
shooter.
Disaster?
Killing a
You almost
bitch.
died.
At least let me try.
You are a cipher. Almost every cipher was been near that.
You know what I kind of think about Owen, actually?
Try to reach the cenotaph.
What's that?
He never wanted to be a cipher. It was
Now
forced
isn't the
upon
time for
him.
this.
Yeah, he talks about that a little bit later on
Okay.
there.
I can see
says,
it in
"Got
this
it."
cutscene. He wants to be something else so badly that he's losing all rationale over it.
Yeah, although
He's got to learn for himself what he
I don't
can
really
do.
understand the back and forth with that whole
Yeah, listen.
idea, because supposedly, according to the game's codex here,
About
ciphers
what
can't
exactly?
be lancers,
If I'm honest,
generally, because
I'm not ready to deal with the Dominion
when you
Lancers on
tap
my
into
own.
the Anthem of Creation,
Well,
your mind
like
kind
anybody
of
would be ready
fragments
for
a
that.
little bit, and
We
you're
need you
able
if we're gonna pull this off.
you're able to perceive
welcome
more than a normal human being.
Halleck,
And the way lancers pilot their javelin is it's basically like a type of psychosomatic link. Like the javelin just connects to your brain and you just control it intuitively. And due to the way like ciphers' minds are built, javelins just freak out. Like they don't operate properly when a cipher tries to pilot them. Yet Owen still somehow wants to be a lancer, even though technically it should be completely impossible for him.
What's
So
next?
is it
The
a
Fortress
hole
of
in the
Dawn?
lore?
You're always 10 steps ahead, Faye. Fill me in.
Yeah, well,
He used to
minor,
think of General
very
Tall's
minor
to unseal the
spoilers. Eventually,
you know
in a
about the
story
Cenotaph,
mission you're
we
coming
must
up
be
on, he
inside,
does hop
along with the
into a
javelin.
ranger for a little bit,
Well, that
and he
helps
actually
with the
does
pilot, really,
fine
through
for a
the
little
range.
while.
It's our best shot.
And it doesn't make sense to me. It's like, isn't like piloting a javelin just straight
What
up
do you want me
supposed
to
to
do?
be
Just stand in the
impossible
corner
for a
and look pretty
cipher?
again?
But they kind of go back and forth on
And if
it.
he
So I don't know
shows
if it's a hole
No
in the
one can get
lore,
inside
but they
the
can't
fortress
seem
but
to settle
us.
on like
Whatever turns up,
ciphers
I'll make sure we're
can
ready
or
for it.
can't be javelin pilots.
Good luck with
What
that.
is the consensus here?
I do feel bad that we're
Owen,
excluding him,
hey.
though. Because it's like, oh wait, Faye's the better one. Faye shows up. Oh, well, we're just going to go with Faye. Like, why can't 2 ciphers work on it?
I mean, it didn't come across like that to me. It seemed more like Faye had all the mission relevant information already. so why not just use her as the mission control?
I could see that on that one, but here's the flip side of that. You never just have one analyst for a company. You've got multiple because everybody can see things differently. Everyone works things differently, and with something as dangerous as what they do, why not have two resources looking at it and working at it at different angles? If you've
Yeah,
got them.
I understand.
So,
What
and
you're saying.
I also feel like they didn't have to push him away quite as much as they did. Because that just forces that insecurity. Because if you think about it, he feels very rejected from his family. And then here's this freelancer that's been, good friends and he's worked hard for them and such. All of a sudden, yeah, no, just go stand in the corner, or no, we don't need you on this. Again, there's that rejection, which pushes him even more to want to be something that he can never be. Which leads to more annoyance and frustration with him as a character and as, in the game. And it's just this never-ending feedback loop cycle, all caused by the rejection. At least it seems like to me at this point. He's like a freaking tragic character, and I feel very bad for him. Like, can I put you with a freelancer that actually would give a rip? Because it seems like ours doesn't at the moment. Like,
I don't know. I feel like the freelancer gives Owen a fair shake. I mean...
Yeah, they care.
In a story mission, here's the thing, like I said, very minor spoilers. In a story mission coming up, Owen kind of makes a series of bad decisions that gives the freelancer reason to not want to trust him. And you're kind of seeing the beginnings of that here, where Owen's like being irrational and impulsive, and it's kind of pushing the freelancer away.
Yeah.
Where the freelancer's like, well, maybe I don't want to work with you because you're just like being really angry about things. Because basically, here's what's happening. And to me, I'm not saying this. Well, what happens is you go and track down Faye and Halleck. Faye talks about an operation that they have planned to go find the tomb of General Tarsus. Owen says, oh man, I want to be the Cypher. And everybody explains to him. Faye says, well, I already have the whole mission planned out, so it would just take extra time to just explain it all to you. And so I'll just be the Cypher for this one mission. But Owen takes it super personally and starts lashing out at the freelancer over it, and that starts to push the freelancer away. And it's like, well, if it's going to be like that, then I will stick with Faye.
And
that's the impression I got. That's all.
Yeah, and I kind of got similar, but I guess for me, I'm also thinking about this on a mental thing, because that bit of him that he lost when he became a Cypher, the part that gets lost when the brain fragments or whatever, it could potentially have been his emotional impulse control.
Yeah,
or
but I mean,
it was definitely fractured, and then you combine his upbringing and his tragic backstory. You've got a very volatile cocktail, if not handled properly.
Yeah, I mean that all may be true, but I still don't think you can blame the freelancer for not wanting to work with somebody who's a little unstable.
I'm not, but on the flip side, it's like, but aren't all the Cyphers a little unstable if they've all lost something? Some are more stable than others, surely. And Faye seems like she's perfectly fine, but you've got to wonder, what did she lose?
Actually, it's really interesting you mentioned that, because I felt like they did a really great job of showing how Faye changed due to being a Cypher without her ever actually talking about it. In my line of work,
to that point then.
Well, here's the thing. In my line of work, IRL, obviously I interact with a lot of people who do drugs. And people who do drugs behave a very specific way. They're always gesticulating, they're constantly touching their arms and faces, they're always looking around. And that is how Faye behaves. She talks like a normal, rational person. But if you look at her body motions, she's always looking all over the place, constantly touching her face and arms. She kind of behaves almost like a drug addict.
I noticed that.
And they did a really good job with that, because it is like unsettlingly accurate.
Well, I'm actually gonna be done for the night, I think.
Alrighty.
Because it's like
Sounds
1
good.
in the morning, and I'm tired.
Yep, I don't blame it. It was a pleasure playing with you, as always.
Gonna have to do some more soon.
Yeah, if I see you on, I'll hit you up.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Nighty night.
Yep, have a good day at work tomorrow.
Well, I'll try.
Alrighty, folks, I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed just kind of playing around with a buddy. But, yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow at some point for honor. All I know is that my bed is calling my name, so night, y'all.